Hello, everybody. How's it going? Why, hello, everybody. Let's see how this works out. Can you everybody hear me in there right now? Let's see. Oh. I know there's all delay and stuff like that. So I always gotta watch out for delays. So let's see. Nice to hear. All right, cool. So welcome everybody. We are going with Come Deliverance 2. It's good to see you all. So let me pour you all drinks. So we'll start around 8 o'clock. So we've got about a minute or so. So we'll do this. So I know the devs, they actually made this Come Deliverance 2 go live like 15 minutes ago. So they, hit the button early. So it's kind of crazy. So it works out. Hey, hello, cool. So I'll have a chat bot on both. So I'm live streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so I could see both people. But my replies only go to YouTube, I think. So I don't know if you could see it. Dual clear 10. Sorry, so I got different messages. So I like Turkey. I'm gonna play. That's perfectly fine. I understand if you want to go play. I'm perfectly okay with that. So I'm gonna touch you inappropriately. Well, that's all right. Valentine's Day is around. So anyways, it is 8 o'clock. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tasmanian. So this one's gonna be a little bit different of a live stream than my normal. So I'm gonna kind of let things play out a little bit more. So, that'll work out. Henry will kill everything. Henry will be a jerk. Don't worry. So, but yeah, so let's get started on here. It's around 8 o'clock, and we're going to make this happen. And, download the game while you're watching this live stream, and we're going to keep going on and make this stuff out. Shout-outs, please. Sweet Studios. I mean, that's a shout-out right there. So, how long am I going to play? So, right now, I'm going to play for about 4 hours. And then after 4 hours, I'm going to take, like, a break for an hour or two. Then I'm going to come back for another 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever. We're going to just do a live stream all day. We'll probably do live streams the next day too. So if you can make them all, that'd be great. If not, we'll see how that works out. So, yay. So let's get started. Now I'll go here and tell me if the volume's okay in the game and all that, and that'll work out. So as you can see, I already played for about only 32 hours on here. So, but let's start a new game. Let's make happens. Like gone weak at the knees, have you? So. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to be silent so this, this stuff goes on. So I don't think everybody has seen this. I mean, if we have, don't worry.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
There's no audio now? Oh, okay. How about now? The audio came back?
Godwin!
Hold on.
Where's your weapon?
Okay, I figured out what's going on
To the
there.
battlements!
So I can't, like...
Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position!
Take cover!
This thing's so much fun to make beats of all together. Wasn't there like 4 guys up there? So
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
yay! So we get to play as Father Godwin starting out here, which is kind of like great. So this is like, you know, not too bad. So what I figured out is that I can't like alt tab into the other menu to actually do this. So yeah.
Godwin, over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Yeah, we have to repel them. We also got to loot people and stuff like that. But it works out. So you get to be Father Godwin and do stuff. I don't know. Yeah, you can go to his menu and stuff. So you can see all his fancy stuff he has here. So honestly, so what I figured out is that I can't alt tab and talk to the chat while having the sound on here like that. So it doesn't work like that. So whatever. So I can't just chat while stuff be silent. But I'm going to be silent during the cutscenes just to let people work out. So yeah. Look how rude that was. But anyways, crossbows are pretty good in this game. The way you load them up is just right click on the mouse and then you can just aim after that. They're kind of slow, but they're not a big deal. So boop, there you go. Now, I'll tell you this, is that crossbows aren't always a one-shot kill kind of thing. So I think those guys are just meant to die. So you can do that, and you can just, you know, they're good. This is a really good crossbow, apparently. So, can I do this?
Now you're finished!
No, I can't. The game doesn't let you screw up and hit other people, so.
Got him!
Yeah, you can't hit your own people. So, oh well. So, the FPS is pretty swanky. Let's see. Oh, sorry. It's always hard when you're trying to aim and stuff like that. So, yeah, bro, please shout out. Feel quite hungry at the top of your lungs. No, I don't want to make everyone go deaf. At John, maybe Godwin lost his crossbow. So, maybe not. So, you can't go in there. So now you gotta go down here. You gotta shoot people and stuff. Yeah, you can just get in their way if you want. So it works out. But yeah, look at this. They make everyone nice and toasty. Yeah, I mean, too bad you can't loot them. So yeah, good job.
Draw your sword and follow me!
So it's pretty good. So really, you know, really the combat in here feels really good in this game, and you can do a lot of stuff. I mean, technically you're just Henry in this thing, so you can go up here, you can take anything you want. I mean, I can just take all the stuff apparently, so they don't care. I just strip the guy. He doesn't care. So giant shields. You can grab any of the weapons you want, but really the sword in this game is just really good for the most part. So, oh, there you go. And you can kind of, this game has more of not a Q button defense, but now it's more of a, you know, right-click parry defense kind of deal. So, but you do have to watch out for, what's your problem? There's no one here. Oh, yeah. There you go. And down you go. I haven't really used pole arms really that much, so it's not too bad. I forgot to say yoink. That's actually a good point. I gotta go do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be silent during these cutscenes.
Just calm down.
Yeah, He looks like he got more shot in the upper shoulder. So, man, mine's still unpacking. Yeah, the game's
fucking you, that.
The game's huge, so it's gonna take a while to unpack it all.
Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trosky.
Is that the white will crest?
The most adventure I was expecting
maybe.
was a fuck or two.
God. Yeah, you mean to say upper, but it seems above the right, above the armpit. Yeah, I mean, I would have to take a closer look again, like through the studios and all that, but basically it's not fun to be shot there, so. But then again, he stayed at the window like forever, so he gets shot out like crazy. Mohammed, did you stream in Twitch for the drop? I'm streaming in Twitch right now, actually, too. So, you know, that's a good one right there. So, a message for Trosky. He's a few centuries early. There we go. Yeah, so pretty good semantics. It works out. Yeah, here we go. Can you beef jump out of the castle? That's Godwin. There's no beef in the game for at that point, Tesh. So it's not an option there. So free stuff. Yeah, there's no cows in the castle. So, but that's something I should explore later on too. Just going through the castle and figuring that out. Hey, husband. Thanks for following the channel. Oh God, everybody's going over there.
What's that? You keep
good that you guys
to
are
hands?
following. So
Good
I do
gracious,
have a
Harry, you
Twitch
don't mean to
channel
tell me
too.
you
So if you
don't
guys
know
want to do
Latin?
that, so
My
that works out
apologies,
as
Your
well.
Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Al dente
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergow and ride back again.
Fortuna.
Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere. So I wouldn't expect
Mr.
much
Streamer, why
excitement
is the
there.
sub
God
button missing?
help me, my bodyguard's a monk.
There's a
who
sub
can't
button on
speak
Twitch?
Latin.
I'm not sure. How do I do that? I'm kind of new to streaming on Twitch, so you're gonna have to let me know.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergow must be made of money.
Yeah, so the graphics are pretty good, you know, setting this. So you can notice like the horses are a bit different too. Like the horses have horse eyes in this. It's kind of creeping me out at times, but you know, it's a really good one. And also, John mentioned Fortuna. There's actually someone later on we'll meet in the game that's actually, I want to say his name is Captain Tuna.
Well, Henry,
so
looking forward to new
it's
adventures.
weird.
Adventures that will become the stuff of legends.
Yeah, so you can sit out here. You can just, you know, chastise hounds all you want.
In the first
and look,
place,
there's
Sir
Mutt.
Hans,
Mutt
we've
gets to
got a
follow
task
us.
ahead
Look
of
at this, who's a good boy.
An important one.
So
A
it all
great
works out.
responsibility.
Yeah,
You don't meet
John,
such a mighty
we'll
noble as
find
von
him later
Bergow
on.
every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk. You'll just spoil the rest of our trip.
Captain
it's
Tuna,
all
yeah.
clear to me.
I don't think his
We
name's
deliver the
really Tuna,
message,
but I'm calling him
get
Captain
the
Tuna.
politics over with,
But
and
it's like
enjoy
the same
a bit
thing.
of adventure together.
Hey,
But why
Fugly,
didn't
thanks for
Uncle
following the
Hannes
channel.
take care of it himself? Unless
There you go.
maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day.
So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I
Yeah.
possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies
Sorry.
rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So, Perestroika, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, but the horses are controlling a little
So do
bit
I.
different in this
How is
game.
that?
But they're actually pretty nice.
Audentes fortuna
we'll get to that once we stop having all
See
this
now.
chat back and forth
There's
here
the
on
Henry
that.
I know and
So,
love. Well,
I
enough
like
of the
that Cheddar
chat.
Knight.
Trosky's almost within reach.
That works out. Yeah, so Sweet Studios,
good,
like on
keep
this,
your eyes on
Henry's
the road
not going
ahead.
to
Exactly.
basically do anything.
Anything in
He's
front
just
of
going
us.
to be loyal to Teresa. So he's too worried about Teresa coming to kill him in the middle of the night. So, hey, Historia 7. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Like I said, I'm trying not to talk too much during the cutscene so everybody can kind of hear it. So
Get ready for a fight.
I don't think everyone wants to listen to me right away.
They're wearing von Bergow's colours. They're from Trosky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Well, John, it depends. Like, you know, let's see if I can pick the right choices. I mean, we could pick the wrong ones. It
You
doesn't
after
matter.
here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergow from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
The Bree Squire. That makes more sense. I was sitting there like Cheddar Knight. And I was thinking about like, what do you mean Cheddar Knight? Like, oh yeah, Henry's in his yellow
This
cheddar
is indeed
armor.
the
You're
seal of the
right.
Lords of Light.
Cheddar Knight, Bree Squire.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords,
Henry of Saxolid.
side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Yeah, look at the horse's eyes there. They're always like that weird look. I don't know. I don't know why I'm fixated on the eyes, but they creep me out.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Henry Skalitz. Yeah, so finally they get their stuff back. Muhammad, yeah, my mic might sound a little better because I changed the OBS settings to actually, you know, do some, you know, fixing on there. So it probably sounds a little bit better. Hopefully it's pretty good off of there. So Henry would have no problem fighting them. Yeah, you're right. He has to be nice right now. So yeah, you get different options here. Usually, you know, you get the, I don't know if these give you bonuses in the game later on, but usually always take speech, whatever, because, you know, if you don't take speech, that's the hardest one to level up. The rest of them are pretty easy to level up. So I'll pick the middle one right here. So a visor and stuff like that. So I think this gives you a bonus. I'm not sure. So bye, Muhammad. If you got to go, I understand. So make it happen. I'll see you later.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy.
This is
But it's a
fake.
peace
Henry
envoy.
didn't take him to see
Even
us.
so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Yeah, they shouldn't trust Henry at all. So, you know, this is like when your mom asks you what you did last night in KCD1. Exactly. This is exactly the same thing. Now here they give you a little persuasion, you know, checks here and there. So the difference between these is that what you have, so there's 6 different options you get. You don't get these all the time, not at least when I've been playing the game. But essentially, if you got a golden check, usually that if you pass it, you get good reputation. And if you have, you know, these dread, domination, or anything else like this, the gray ones, you usually get bad reputation because of it with the player. But then reputation doesn't really matter too much. It does and doesn't. We'll talk about that later on. So you get these different things, your coins and stuff like that. It's pretty nice. So watching this and playing Farkle with my daughter, hey, that's actually a pretty fun game to play in person. I like playing it more in person. So in the game, it's all right. If Henry is a scribe, I'm the king of England. Yeah. So yeah. Honestly, there's different ones here. You can pick whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. Do we look like bandits to you? It doesn't really matter which one you pick. So I think they all kind of work out. So it's, you know, pretty good.
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure whether I should trust you.
He's the cheddar
You
knight.
don't have to trust us. As long as Lord von Bergow
First option
does when
seems
we see
logical,
him.
my man.
An entire company in rat eye livery, a sealed message. I think he'll understand at first sight who's standing before him. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So,
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to fell that one. I'm not sure. So, you know, Captain Thomas doesn't know what to do off of there. He's just lost. So, I think whatever you pick, you work out. But the second one worked
Sorry about
too,
the cold
too
reception.
nicely one, yeah.
Must be cautious.
Jesus Christ be praised. Yeah.
These bandits create mayhem and vanish like
JCB,
ghosts.
yeah.
We'll be on our way.
JCBE.
Oh, so you
Jesus
won't accompany
Christ
us to
be
the castle to
praised.
see your lord?
No, JCBP.
Sorry, sir, we can't.
Hey, gang.
Listen,
Hey,
you won't
thanks
make
for
it to
following the
castle
channel.
before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, I did not know that. So someone's saying to Bolt, he's saying I think you can't fail, but another guy playing it has lost reputation. Okay. Actually, I did not know you could. Probably because you took the mic.
Bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Yeah. So, I mean, pretty much, it's kind of like the standard Kingdom Come Deliverance opening, the first one. You get to pick different options that kind of lead your playthrough. So,
Come
and there's
on,
that
fellas.
chicken on the right hand of the
Camp
screen.
here
Those
on the
chickens
bank.
are everywhere. I'm telling you, that's an easy
least we
one.
can bathe.
But dear God, they're
I stink
everywhere,
almost
man.
as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Yeah, this is medieval RD, Red Dead Redemption 2. Almost. I mean, the horses aren't like too crazy detailed, but now we get to, you know, go around.
Abandon the company.
Yeah, you can't punch these horses. They kind of don't let you do anything off here. So you can't even punch your, you know, oh, yeah, you can. You kind of give them a nice little slap there, so it's not too bad. And apparently Pebbles is all decked out, so we'll talk about Pebbles later on. But yeah, it looks pretty good for the most part. So, you know, right here, I'll show you what my graphical settings, just so if you're actually playing the game yourself, here is that. Okay, this is the inventory. You know, they'll show you the whole inventory list, and we'll go through this real quick. You know, opens all that. You got your items. You know, you kind of have all this. You know, gloves, pants, suits. We'll go through this pretty quickly later on. You know, the one thing that's really different in here is that now they're actually forcing you to wear a gambitson. So that, you know, that's kind of an issue. Hey, Bob, I was going to avoid all the spoilers. Hey, I understand, But if you want to, take a look, the spoilers won't be too much, so you'll be perfectly fine. Because this 4 hours of playthrough is basically just going to go through the entire tutorial, because the tutorial is like 4 hours long. But as I was saying, you got to wear, to actually wear other certain things, you actually have to have the gambesons under yourself to put on the heavy armor. Same thing to boots. You just can't like really wear spurs without the boots, so they're forcing you to do that. But then again, it's not so much an issue nowadays because they actually give you the carry capacity to do that. So broadsword damage and all that, we'll go through all that. That's fine. So here's the Cheddar Knight. We could take it off right now if we want. So there you go, Henry. We could just wear that if we want. They talk about all the stats, perks, and stuff. We'll go through all that. So Henry's got all these stats. I don't think he can't like do all the perks right now, so it's fine. But anyways, there you go, Henry. Just why can't I take that off? There you go. I wonder if I can actually drop this stuff. Oh no, they made it so I can't drop it. They're one step ahead of me. I can't drop. Ooh, okay, hold on. I could drop the money. Apparently, Henry has 1,400 coins in his pocket. So, yeah, so you can kind of go around. The game looks great and all that.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Hey, Matt, how's it
Go
going?
that dog to hell.
All right.
Because you cheat.
Yeah, so they talk about Mutt, the basics and stuff like that. So it's all works out. So, boop. You know how that works out. Mutt kind of works the same as he did in the other game. So,
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you not hungry?
Quiet, you,
All right.
Mutt.
I'll see what I can get for you.
Anyways, yeah. Damn, Henry'd be hitting the gym, so it works out. But yeah, so the coin here is important because what we can do is that the coin can be dropped. So there's a chest back here. You can't really explore too much of the world right now, or you can't really do anything else. So Henry can't just like come up and knock him out. So they did that. But what we can do, there's a weighted dice in there. And there's also, we go to player, we can actually put the coin. There you go. We'll just put the coin in there. So now there's 1,400 sitting there. Yeah. Hey, Phoenix. It's here. Oh my God, it's out. Yeah, it's good to see you again. It's, I haven't seen it in a while. Mutt better have learned to be quiet. Exactly. All my millions of groschen gone. Yeah. So there's so much to do in this game right here. There's not much to do in this tutorial. So I'll kind of speed through because they're kind of locking you into place. So you can't really do too much. So they're going to force you to fight, Hans and all that stuff. So let's get started. You can play dice with this guy, but you only got one weighted dice. So honestly, it's not really much of an option here. So that's not a big deal. So you can't eat food. You could talk to this guy. I'll just kind of go through all this because honestly, it's not my type of playthrough kind of thing. So I'll kind of do that. How's everyone in chat? It's good to see you. Hey, Blue Flames, good to see you. If you could punch horse, that means you can grind XP. I don't think I can grind right now, and especially, there's something weird. So, anyways, if you're curious about doing all this stuff later on, you could talk to him. He wants you to play and stuff like that. But I don't care about the dice game right now. We'll care about that later on. I don't think they're gonna force me to do it. So let's see. But we gotta, play with Hans here. Let's do this.
Henry.
So.
Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Yeah, so Robert's saying the interface seems a bit wooden to me. The interface is not too bad, so, it works out. So we'll deal with that. Yeah, so the graphics look pretty good right now. I have them high. I'll show my graphic setting later on.
Just for a moment, but true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
All right, Phoenix, that's good. I'll see you later, man.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly.
Poison
so
the
then,
stew.
Hey?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Yeah, I dropped all my money.
You afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. Best get your kit on so we can get to it. Here's a practice sword for you.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good to know. So someone is saying, Gene is saying the controller is a bit different, so you know that would be an issue right there. Also, I can't poison the pot because I can't even access the pot. So let's see.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
Oh, they're gonna force me to put on my armor. All right, that's fine. I can't do that. So, anyways, like I was saying before I forget, so let me show this off real quick. So my settings. So if you're wondering if your computer runs stuff, it's we'll see how that works out. Hey, haha, hello, man. It's good to see you. But yeah, graphical settings. This is what I have right now. I'm playing on 1920 by 1080. I'm playing on high. I set it to 82 frames per second. It works out pretty well for me overall. I could set it higher or lower. The advanced graphical settings, I just put everything on high. There's no point putting on ultra. It doesn't look much different. So, that works out. I like that phrasing, Hans, phrasing. Anyways, it runs pretty well. So right now I have a 3070 Ti and with a Ryzen 9 5900X with 32 gigs of RAM, it runs really, really smooth. So if you have something similar like that, you could probably play that. But anyways, you can't put on your Brigadine without putting on a Gambeson, so it's a little bit odd at first, but once you get used to it, it's fine. You just got to put on the padding first. Like, you can't wear a helmet without the padding, so you got to put the padding on, then that. So you can't just go out there and, you know, make things happen. So there you go. Same thing with, like, the pants. Like, you got to have the proper pants and shoes and stuff like that. So Henry's just going to eat an apple because he can. There you go. Oh, I have to put on my training sword too. Here's the other thing that's kind of annoying. You gotta like drop your sword into the slot there, and boom, there you go. All right, let's go fight.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold
Hey,
back.
look, maybe
Did you deal
TMI
with
by
that
watching
dog
a lot of
yours?
contact.
I wouldn't want
Oh,
him gobbling
yeah.
up our supper while we're training.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Yeah, it's 3 years. I can't believe we've been doing this for this long. I felt like I've only been doing it for a while. So when Hans is going to bang Carla, we'll see how that works out. I think he gets in his own trouble later on. Yeah, the dog can wait.
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like the helmet that Henry has. He doesn't.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang
Yeah.
on. This time, I'll take... Let's get warmed up.
Yeah.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so the
Impress
combat,
me.
so now you got like the 5 stars right there. So you got up, you got down the stab, right, left, and stuff like that. So it works pretty well. Stab's kind of hard to get, you know, used to at the first time. So
Is that the best you've got?
yeah.
even
So this
work
is
up a
basically Captain
sweat.
Bernard
Well,
all
you
over
will
again.
soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Yeah.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Okay. There you go.
Very nice
Yeah.
exchange.
There we go. So it's basically
Enough.
just a Captain
Now you're
Bernard
warmed
thing
up,
all
eh?
over again. Punch that sword out of his hand.
Yeah.
Later on,
Well,
we'll
you're
see how
pretty
that
winded
works
yourself.
out, but they're going to
While
force me
you're
to do this.
attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try
Yeah,
it
look at that.
yourself.
The animation
Lovely.
seems much smoother too.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's pretty good. Like, honestly, I'm pretty impressed with it. It's so now blocking's a little different. You're playing on PC. You like, I found myself wanting to like. Okay,
Nice.
I've been finding myself
Good.
wanting to actually hit the Q button all the time. You know, to kind of block like that. But no, it's now on right
the way.
mouse controller. So once you
Good.
play for about 5 or 6 hours,
enough.
it's a lot
No one's
easier.
ever won a
but you can
duel
probably
just by
switch
blocking.
the
You've got to
option
make an
Q
opening
if you
to
need
strike
to.
back. And you do
no,
that
no, not
by
like
means
that.
of a
No.
perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
It
You've
still
become
haunts
a
us
real
to that day.
swordsman.
Start your attack
So-
then.
You're doing great, Henry.
There you go.
That's
So
it.
now you get a repause here. Like, you can actually, you know, so you see that blue bar,
Nice.
you can actually tack
But
them
what about
back,
a
which is
riposte?
actually pretty
Reckon
much
you can
a
manage
good
that?
way to
Why
win
wouldn't
the
I?
game, but
Nothing to it.
at the same time,
just
like
follow up
harder
a perfect
enemies,
block
that's not going to
immediately
really
with a
work too
strike.
much.
I'll show you.
Get ready.
So yeah, so he'll attack, and then you use the blue arrow
Right.
to attack back.
Got to
It's not,
block the strike first.
yeah, it's not guaranteed that it'll go because they can block, so you'll get into this like
Sweet.
blocking fest altogether. Higher level enemies,
Well,
so you do have to kind of attack
not as
them
good as
all the
Captain
time. So
Bernard.
KCD
That
uses
wasn't
the same
bad.
control layout
sure
for
to remember,
Skyrim when it comes to
If someone
sprinting.
gives you a riposte,
That's
you can
true. It
still fend
almost
it off with a
feels-
perfect block.
But then
And
again,
it's best to follow up right away with your own
Henry
riposte.
is a little bit different
Yeah,
feeling than
right.
Skyrim.
But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered.
Yeah.
Where he's not holding his weapon.
Where
You
he's not
defend,
holding his
And I'll
weapon.
show you how.
All right, come on then.
That's how it's done.
No, no, that
No,
way I
no,
can
that's not
block
how
you
it's done.
easily.
There you go.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake, enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have
Yeah.
one training duel to finish up, eh?
Yeah.
Indeed.
The one thing that,
And let's have a
hey
wager to
Junker,
spice
hey, it's
things
good
up.
to see you,
How
man.
about 100
Uh,
groschen?
the good thing is now perfect blocks 50 times more useful as master strikes at enemies. No random shit. Yeah, you're right. It's so much better.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Funny part is I don't have that much groschen. So here it's a lot easier. So you see, like when I attack, he could block back. You'll get into these like blocking fests and
First
stuff like
hit.
that. So, ooh. And clinch isn't as useful anymore. I mean, it's still pretty overpowered. If you have the strength, you can basically take people out, and it works pretty well on there. But yeah, here you go. So the one thing you do have to worry about a lot of times, like headshots are way more dangerous in this game. So we'll talk about that later on. It's crazy. I don't know if I'll be without a helmet on like that. So, but a lot of times you can kind of back away from fights. You can also do battle cries like that. It works pretty well. Like it's on the alt too. It's kind of
can't
hard to
take
get
me.
used to.
We'll see about that.
You know, the first time, but you can't just do these all the time. I wish I could just do these in the middle of town, but it doesn't really work like that. Oh, there you go. I was trying to combo him. Oop, there you go. Sometimes, you know, you can't block it. Like, you'll see the red shield there like that, and that works out. All right, go. Oh, no, there you go. Hans, will you just go down?
Got you!
Fuck me.
Yeah, I don't know why the combos aren't going off here, but... Alright, there you go. Yeah, take the stab. So, like, you can just wail on them all day if you want.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Ah, you got me. You're lucky this is a wooden train sword. I'm not sure if it's just a timer thing up here or whatever, but I've been beating the snot out of him, so... Yay, we won!
I yield. Enough.
Yeah, of course you yield, and I can't use this...
Fuck's sake, you're
I can't-
unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet. Fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trosky.
Yay!
Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Yeah, thank you. So there we go. So that works pretty well. So like the combat feels pretty good. Usually they're not that tanky, especially with a wooden sword, so that works out. But the headshots are crazy hard.
So who won,
so-
gentlemen?
Yeah, Beth's just asking about the red
seems
shield.
this
It
isn't
can't
my
be
day.
dodge. Like that just
I
means
knew
you
I
failed.
shouldn't
So
have
that
bet with
basically they
you.
gotta hit it on you for
You've
that.
improved
So
since that last time in Ratai.
So the red shield, like sometimes it just happens and it's just bad, and they'll get you in combos and stuff like that. It's nowhere near as bad as KCD1, like where sometimes you just get master strike out of nowhere and you're just like, dear God, I'm dying. So watch out for that. Anyways,
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or
who
two
builds a
beforehand.
ring out of nowhere?
Codes? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier,
John,
I could
I like
have shot
that.
a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Yeah, so just to catch up, random axe-wielding, dung-covered peasant master strike in your face. Yeah, that's... Luckily, you don't see that too much so far in this one, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I don't mind getting my, you know, ass handed to me. There's no fun being incredible straight away. Yeah, we'll get to the beginning of this game. It's actually pretty tough at the start. So once we get out of the tutorial thing, it's actually pretty brutal. But as always, go for speech. Speech, like in the first game, is incredibly hard to level up.
He was well pissed off.
It works out.
If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Yeah, I like that. Hold on, where's my beloved finger waggle animation? Yeah, it's sometimes in the game, but it's not that often. I'm kind of sad. There's a few animations I don't see too often, but don't worry, we got other things to cover for it. So, yeah, she's my sweetheart. I'm too scared to actually do that. She'll probably come back to stab Henry in the middle of the night, so we'll work that out.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
Yeah, now they got the little sign. No beef jumping yet.
Isn't too bad.
It's coming, don't worry.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Hey, Bruce. Hey.
Where were you yesterday?
God bless the devs. Yeah,
you were late for
they did a
supper.
really good
That's
job
not what
on
I
this
call
game.
watching over
So
our
far,
Lord.
you'll see.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Yeah. This one, they give you different options here. I'm not sure which one to pick, but honestly, I'll go with stealth. You know, I'm never much on Houndmaster, but we'll see. Scholarship's pretty good in this game. They're all, like, we'll get through the perks on there. There's a lot of good stuff here, but I'll go with stealth. I need some, Yeah, we're gonna go with stealth.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horse.
Mosquitoes existed back then. The jerks, yeah, those jerks existed back then.
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Yeah, it's
And what about,
sorry.
time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Bergow hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Bergow?
Yeah. I mean, so just to go like that, sometimes they have these time events. You can stay silent or just do whatever. So it doesn't really change too much. They happen more often than the other game.
I've already told you all I know. Von Bergow is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
It's sick.
Collecting
that.
them ain't the
Oops,
same
sorry.
as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Yeah, so just to come back to some of the chats here. Question, does the trader chest still work? I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm guessing no. But we'll get to that one later on. It's actually a little bit easier. So let's see. With the dog, he'll distract the enemies. It's pretty good. I mean, the problem with me, I always forget to use them, so that's just me. So it's good to have it. Junker couldn't get over to howling. Yeah, there's that too. So for here, I'm gonna go with marksmanship. I find bows a little bit harder to use. I mean, not really harder to use. It's actually quite easy, but harder to level. So I'll go with bow.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After
Yeah,
all,
more
why not seize the
Borkus
opportunity
basically
to
read
take
my
down
mind.
your foe
So
before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we
where's
went
my
hunting.
polearm skill at?
The first time you
That's
ever
actually a
held
good
bow.
point there. I forgot about
I'm
that.
surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
Yeah, so you're asking, does saving
Suppose
still
you've
work
heard
the
enough
same in
of
the
that,
game?
hey?
Yeah, it works the same.
Well,
it's basically
know.
the same thing
No,
over.
it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how
Yeah.
Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his
What's
real
up with Henry's
father.
voice? It's a little bit
It's
different. It's a little
complicated.
rougher,
And
but
let's leave it at that.
it might be just that,
No
you know,
offense.
the actor
You help me
aged
tomorrow
a bit.
with
So
getting supplies for the journey back.
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
where's
What
my
are you
sword?
on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state.
Yeah, I like that. So Bruce, yeah, hopefully you get to play the game later on. It'll be out, you know, so
strip, Henry.
yeah, you get to go through all the patches later on, so
Fellas,
that'd be
come
good.
and help us get out
So-
of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah. Who are these guys? Wasn't started stream. They're part of the party here, so you know they got some pretty good, you know, names and
Yeah, we're not on
dialogue
a
you can
trip
go
to the
through at the
barbs
beginning,
here, Sir
but
Hans.
it works out.
Henry's right, sir.
Unfortunately, you
Easy
don't see them in the
first,
first game, so they
fun
don't
later.
show up anywhere else.
I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Technically 14. Did they actually use pounds back in the day, or did they actually just used, like, what was the unit of measurement they had? So,
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with
my
him soon enough.
unpacking is
though.
ready. All right,
There's
John,
no
it's
chance of
there.
me becoming a monk.
Are master strikes triggered by pressing block? No, so you gotta kind of do the master strikes on your own kind of thing.
fit
So
for a
there's an
kid.
extra setup to it, but it's, you know, it's kind of weird. So don't worry about that.
You were right about our
Don't do that. Yeah, probably pounds.
Let's
The
hope this
kilograms.
water
No,
isn't
just
too
kidding.
cold.
Yeah, it's weird.
You wouldn't want your pride and joy
Stones,
shrinking.
maybe? Yeah.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
How much is a stone again? 6 kilograms? Yeah, stone's huge. I'm not sure what they did. So, yeah.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Yeah. I'll try not to spoil anything too much. Like, honestly, it's...
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Googling. All right, thanks, Junker. Bring us the information. Dirty dancing music intensifies. Timing is everything. Doing Master Strike, otherwise ending up with a perfect block. Yeah, we'll see the combat later on, and we'll once we get out in the field, you'll be seeing like that. And also, you can Oh, they're not gonna let me throw rocks. So when you're in the crouch position, you're able to throw rocks at people or different things. But here they're not letting me. So on a keyboard, if you have the standard default editions, you could use G and throw it. God save you, Helicon. Thank you, Tufun. I appreciate it. So, yeah, Google says 14 pounds for a stone is 6.3 kilograms. So,
they might be bathing. Come on, let's get closer.
So here's one cool thing I'll show you with the animation. I really like it. So when you walk through these, they actually bend. So you can see like the bushes bending and stuff like that. I kind of really enjoy that. So it's so much better. So also, like, for some reason, if you guys try to play this on Ultra or something like that, I'm not sure.
Closer to the others.
Oh.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Yeah.
Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Yeah, there you go. So, like I said, they're tutorializing everything. So you could use the stone, hit G, and then just release G. So.
All right. What was that? What is this racket here?
Oops. All right, fine. I didn't do it far enough. There you go. Go follow the stone. So the funny part is, if you keep throwing stones or something like that, is like they'll start getting annoyed. They're like, "Who's doing that?" And they're just really annoyed about what's going on. So, bro, Hans is literally an incarnation of Zeus. I swear. Actually, that's pretty good. Don't knock them out. Yeah, that'd be pretty rude. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So I like the vegetation animations. They are pretty good for there, but. As I was saying before on Ultra, for some reason the water looks kind of funky when I try to turn this Ultra, so that's why I have it on high.
But carefully.
How much carefully do I have to be? So. There you go, we'll throw a stone at him. There we go. Squeaky toy. Yeah. Cool, it looks like Hitman. Hitman and KCD. Almost, yeah. The stone kind of gives you an extra ability. I kind of like the stone throwing. We'll show it later on. It helped me out in certain situations for sure. Yeah, Bruce, I like that too. Like, the indications for what's going on is so much better. So, Hansa Ox. Man. So, whenever you play the game yourself, you can talk to all these characters. They have really good dialogue and stuff. But yeah, it's, you know, like, Oates is a really nice guy, and like, unfortunately, they take him out in the first like minute. So I'm just like, I'm so sad about that. Like, Oates is really cool. So, man, it's terrible. I'm sad. Like I said, really good characters there, and you know, I wouldn't say they wasted them, but it was just like, oh man, I like them. They're taking Henry's job. Yeah. They're looting his stuff, man.
Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey Bruce, if you don't want it spoiled, it's the same thing. So, you know, do what you like. There won't be a lot of spoilers that you haven't seen from other live streams, but
The bastards with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you?
Yeah.
Come on! Run!
It is possible.
Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Yep, there goes my sleep schedule. Like, Henry, seriously, shut up. Yeah, I know. Henry's naked out in the lake, and he's got to shout on something like that.
What What are you
So-
gaping at? Shoot!
Yeah, because this live stream, like,
just
basically,
stand
if
there,
you've
you
seen
idiot!
other content from the devs or
On
anything
the
else,
fence!
they kind of show off, like, this first 4 hours. So, like, you're not going to get any real spoilers if you haven't seen before. Medieval Darth Vader. Yeah.
Just now.
Swim, you gorgeous bastard.
Fucking armor. Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side. Oh, he's caught.
That reminds me, too, in this game, too. Water actually works a lot different, so we'll talk about that later, hopefully. Did he just go from spiky mace to regular mace? Cass, I'll have to check that out. You know, back in the video replay, that's actually a good thing to look at.
What was that, Henry?
John Marston is
You rescuing a damsel in distress.
Oh,
I'm
God.
done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, you've been hit.
What?
I know. John would never let that happen.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Hey, Exeter, I'm doing pretty good so far. It's
Oh,
pretty
wait,
early in the morning,
wait.
so I'm kind of getting woken up again.
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'll manage.
Yeah. So as Bobsy was saying, it's honestly the tutorial's really well done for, like, if you haven't played the game before, it kind of gets you into doing like all the basics off there. But it's like really, it's really detailed. So yeah, it's just a scratch.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Hans for once saving Henry. Yeah, so in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, Hans actually can save Henry in the night raid if Henry gets knocked out during that time. Like, he will actually carry you out, so technically he saves Henry in that one. So, but usually everybody takes care of Henry.
We'll
So
get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trosky?
yeah, let's see. Can I throw rocks at Hans? Yeah, I can. We'll just throw rocks at him as we go along. So, you know, Henry's pretty injured and stuff. Here, you know, they don't show it. Like, they show a little bit, but I can't zoom in. So you got a nice little dent in his back. But, yeah, you lost all your stuff. So Henry got nothing. He's broke. He has no horse, nothing else. All he has is rocks he can now throw at Hans and stuff like that.
Down.
To be honest, how hard could it be against the other nobles? Hans is from nobility. He's not covered in shit and has a decent set of teeth. That's true.
As soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Yeah.
You, watch the middle of the guard. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to screw up the beginning. I'll have to test that out on my own so I don't, like, you know, mess with anything. So that works out. Sweden. Henry's literally me, broke. I think we can relate to Henry quite a bit nowadays. Does 2 have a hardcore mode? Not yet. So 2 will have a hardcore mode. It's on their release path. And I have thoughts about that later on. They can really mess with stuff. So either way, yeah. So this is pretty easy to, you know, go around. It's like just follow Hans around and you do this. So I just don't want to screw up this tutorial right now, just because of you know, everybody's watching. So I kind of want to, like, you know, save you guys the time, not have to redo this stuff again. So, but it's pretty hard to mess this up. So. The one thing I do like, the nighttime is not that bad in here, so you can actually see stuff. Yeah, I'm right on you. Don't worry.
More of them up top.
Yeah, I threw a rock at one of the bandits, and Hans decided to hide in the bush forever. Oh God, monkey. Okay, I haven't tested that out, but yeah, that's good to know. So it can break if you do stuff weird. Remember when you destroyed that bandit camp by yourself?
They're coming here.
Here's hoping that the XP halving won't make a return. So, yeah, they might. I don't know. Like, you know, so I'm pretty sure what he's talking about, Psycho, is the hardcore mode. So one of the negative perks is Numbskull, where you get like debuffs, or I should say, you only get like half the XP on there. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. That's a pretty easy one to, put back in there. So it's it'll be a thing.
They're fleeing into the rocks.
They're fleeing to the rocks.
Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Come on, Tons, get up there. Have a rock.
What now?
What now? Have a rock. Oh yeah.
Hey, Hans. There's more of them up top.
Oh well, there you go. he wasn't gonna throw a rock at you. He was gonna throw an arrow. So I hope there's a way to kill guards from the start. We'll see. We'll get there. It'll be a little while before we get there. We got to go through all this tutorial section, which is pretty good. So I just don't want to spoil too much. So
hey,
yeah, the scripted stuff is, there's only so much you can do.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Yeah, Casper, you're right. He runs pretty fast for being barefoot, shot in the back, and then all that stuff. It's kind of like you're kind of amazed how much you can do.
Oh, fuck. Where's Capon?
Yeah.
He must have fled from
There
him
you go.
through the other gorge. We have to find him.
We gotta go through this maze. And also with the parkour mode, in sense, like we were talking earlier with the, oh god, I forgot.
Where is he?
See, doing all this stuff is always kind of weird. But yeah, the hardcore mode will come later on. We'll see what they do off of there, so it'll be kind of weird. Oh yeah, there's no horse-to-horse combat. Not that I've seen so far. So we'll see how that works out. Don't worry. I'll get to all the chat. Like right now, I'm kind of distracted. So don't worry. If I miss your comment, I'll be back.
Show what you're made
crap.
of.
All right. So here's. So you can actually. Oh.
Fuck off.
That's what I say. You got a headshot there. I was gonna punch him down, but there we go. Parkour mode. Try again. Oops. So at least they drop you a save there. So all right. So we got to do this again. Yeah. As someone was saying before, they hate the scripted mode because honestly, the scripted mode is kind of terrible in the most sense. So that works out. Yeah. I gotta go to the nursery run. All right. Well, I'll see you a lot later, Bob. And if you have the game, you can download it and enjoy it and stuff like that.
Where is he?
It's pretty good. So you'll enjoy it. God, where am I?
Oh, this looks like a way out.
There we go. Yeah, off dead. Yeah, that was quick.
God, found each other. I didn't manage to warn
Let's
you when
see.
those soldiers popped
I have
up
to
in
avoid
front
all the
of me.
KCD
I
stuff
only
for a month.
just avoided
All right.
being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
I know. Go, Hans, go. Yeah. He goes on the slide and then... Oh, there we go. That's why... That's where I get the sword from. Okay. I forgot. I was just gonna punch him down.
Horson.
Yeah. Whatever, buddy. Yeah, so you gotta watch out for the one-shot kills, because Henry doesn't have a lot of health right now. But you can't just... Yeah, so right here, you can do the reply there, but you also have combos. So here in this game, the combos are a lot better.
I'll kill you!
So it's, yeah, they are a lot better for the most part. Yeah, come on, buddy.
Fucking hell! You're a dead man! You know that?
Don't you? Oh, jeez. So yeah, if you get hit, it's totally fine, because you'll just get flowed down. So it works out. Yeah, don't play around now. So, yeah, that's why I was playing around, so it's perfectly fine. I like when a game tells you to flee, but there's actually an option to stay, yeah. So, you'll see later on, Casper, it's not so much an infinite one, so... It's stab spamming still a thing? Not really. They took out the stab spamming.
The trouble with an adventurous life.
So... All right, Cons.
It can end
take it
before it
easy.
gets
I'll see you
started.
around later. Hopefully, you get to play the game and
I might
doesn't
teach you how to
spoil
handle
too
a
much.
sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow.
Yeah,
as
the
soon as you set
tutorial's
foot
still
outside
going
the
on,
house.
so we still got like another hour or more. So a lot of this is not going to be
If you want to
spoilers
convince
for a
someone
bit.
that they're wrong, Try
Not if
using
you've
your
seen the
mouth
other
and
content.
not your fists.
Yeah, and
You
Mutt
did a
is the best
fine
boy.
job.
Yep, they brought us back here.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
I don't know what it is, but he reminds me of a hipster. So, like, Martin is kind of like, if I put a PBR in his hand, he could probably go to, like, Portland and fit right in.
Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Shut up, Martin. Adventuring and killing is fun. How are you all doing on Twitch? I haven't heard too much from the Twitch people so far, so hopefully it sounds good on your all end, too.
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky
Martin's
like
subtitles
a
were correct for
shot-down
once.
hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Flashed. Yeah, stab
So
spamming,
where's
literally
Mutt?
just stab. I never tried it, but it works really good in Kingdom
No
Come
idea.
Deliverance 1, so
Just don't worry
it's
about
a
your
good
dog.
one.
He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, help you up.
Yeah, don't forget about Gutenberg, Henry. Yeah, Henry can't forget about it. He's going there someday. Maybe in about 40 hours he'll be there. But yeah, so I mean, they changed Martin a bit, but I think it's just because they changed all the faces and stuff like that, so... Here we go. This part's actually pretty cool, so, I mean, just how they animate it, so you'll see pretty soon, but I'm not trying to say too much here, so... It doesn't matter what you say.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me. They're here. It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I'm safe. Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
Run.
The gate
Yeah.
is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh, yeah, that scared me the first time, too. I don't know if it scared you all, but...
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy, Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind. I'll go with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
Yeah, Flash, you can give it a try in KCD 1, so it works pretty well. But stabbing in here works a little bit harder, so we'll go over that later on. But,
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
yeah, he has some
It's
pretty
all
bad
right, Henry, I've got
PTSD
you.
for sure. So, like Bruce is
Just
saying.
a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
I didn't know Killer Henry cared so much. This is all the origin story, so but it looks really good off of there. So I kind of like that cutscene. That's why I kind of like just let it play it out. Like that's way better than the other cutscenes they had. It was just they put some time in it.
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Henry of Scallots.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again,
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Why does Henry always got to take an arrow at the beginning of the scene? If they do make a third game, that's going to be the theme. He just keeps getting shot by an arrow all the time. Hands being useful. That's not right. Bury me under a linden tree. I mean, God, what's that one song?
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning. Get all the people inside the gates.
Henry's the archer's favorite target practice. Actually, the archers are pretty dangerous in this game.
Make all the
You just can't
necessary
let them do their thing.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
There's work to be done.
There's work to be done, Henry. Who burned it to the ground? Henry or Scallons?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Yeah, so I wonder the same thing, Junker. You're saying, like, why is he mad at Markov and not King Sigismund himself? It's kind of weird, right? I mean, Markov was just kind of there, but I think he sliced your dad's back, so I think that's why he's mad at him. So, yay, we're into the real game.
What happened?
I think...
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
Yeah, so just to catch up on some stuff in the chat, we'll go over a lot of that stuff pretty soon. It's not getting searched as easy as putting in fancy clothes. It's a lot different. We'll go through this because somebody else mentioned Bruce about, like, if you wear something stolen, people will find out. We'll go into that later on for sure. It's crazy like that. I thought she said I ate your ma, lad. But yeah, it's the will you help
But
Hans?
you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
No part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
Goes out.
You slept
Hey,
through
lad.
half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
Oh, you can't tell Henry about that.
Thanks a lot.
He
God
loves
reward
alcohol.
you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, there you go. So, just to catch up on that, like, the scenes look way more realistic. Yeah, they do. So the other thing, I kind of mentioned this in my review, but really, I think what really impresses me, you'll see out in the world, there's not a lot of body doubles out there. You'll hear other voice actors and stuff like that, and it works out pretty well, but the faces are different. They're really detailed, and I like it quite a bit. So whatever they did, it did a fantastic job. And so that, you don't get the same poses over and over again, so that works out. Yeah, so if, right here, terrible fall. So the reason why, there's no point trying to cheese the beginning and try to parry forever to gain levels is that right here you lost a lot of levels. They kind of like set you back. So there's no point just, parrying and trying to gain as much skill there. So it's a shame. So you lose a lot of your stats. So now we go to inventory. We go to player. Oops, not crafting. We go to player. So now we went from like 15, 16 all the way down to 5. So they don't start you at 0 stats or whatever else, but you're just at, at a lower level for sure. So if we go to, I think, what is it, buffs or whatever else. So we're bleeding, injured torso. The thing I really do like about this is that the quick menu right here where they tell you exactly what's happening. So, they say like, oh, your injured torso, so 60% of your strength and agility would be reduced by 25%. That's pretty awesome. So they also talk about your Reiki and stuff like that. So I really like that they did this because it makes it so much easier. The only thing I would say is that it's not as easy as, getting out of this like sort of thing, that help menu. So anyways, so let's go do this to inventory. Henry, we got to bandage yourself up. So this is the one time that you actually have this kind of wound kind of thing. They don't really show up anywhere else that I know about, but yeah, the new inventory, like they said, like Tufin saying, like, it looks sick. It looks pretty good. The one thing I do wish they had, I'll have to see if I can add it in. Oh, they do have it. If you hold K, for people playing on the keyboard, if you hold K, you can make them spin around. So that's what I was looking. I thought it didn't work before, but I think it was hitting the wrong button. So Junker is asking, does she have a pretty daughter? She has a pretty daughter. But anyway, so we got to bandage yourself. This is like being tutorial again. The one thing is that I found a little bit different is that you got to kind of like move stuff around like that a little bit more. Henry's not putting on a shirt. He can, but that's not what he does. So that takes off. So no, Henry's naked, so it's fine. The other thing you got to get used to too is that you got to actually how should I say, instead of pressing exit to get up, you have to press W. So that works out. But yeah, so here's the pot of food, so you can eat food from here. Henry gets a little spoon. Apparently you can only eat from there. You can't eat from anywhere else.
That's really good.
Yeah,
So good,
and
I wouldn't say no to some more.
yeah, and also Henry can't like see, look at that. He just goes all the way
This is
around,
a
so you
full
can't do
belly.
that. Yeah, so Bruce is asking the bandages on Henry's body. Honestly, like, so I don't think it shows up again, the bandage part. It's a really cool detail, but I wish they brought it back if you got injured like that and you actually have to like do these fake bandages and stuff, but they don't, it doesn't show up again like that. So anyways, so we'll go outside. It looks beautiful and stuff like that. So here we go. So here's good old body. We'll just loot you. We'll take everything he has. Look at that. He got drinking water, bandages. Look at that. Sweet. We'll take all your clothes. We're going to wash them anyways. We should just put them on, I guess. There you go. I'll leave. Henry doesn't need a shirt on. It's fine. We'll leave Henry without a shirt. Everything else doesn't matter. There we go. We all love to see Henry naked, don't we?
I feel like a new man.
Yeah, there you go. So we'll go up there. So here is some food, Savior Snops. I'm just grabbing it now because why not? So Savior Snops works a little bit different now. So the one thing, I'll go to the menu here, is that you have a weak Savior Snops. And if you look at the menu here, so they have weak, medium, and also like strong. The only difference is, we'll point it out later, is that weak saves the game still, which is pretty good. Normal gives you like little buffs, like you get +2 strength or something like that. So we'll see how that works out. Does this game works on my PlayStation 3? Oh man. Try it on microwave and runs better. Yeah. So let's see. So we can't lockpick stuff up here, but we can go up to here. We can just start stealing arrows and marksman kits. But yeah, it works out. There's nothing. I can't really do anything because there's no lockpicks out here, so I can't just
Better
do
pray
that.
you have someone up there looking out for you.
Hey, herb woman.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that
You go run on your washing
is
machine.
chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Yep. Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills.
Hey,
I
Mufasa.
can't think
What happened so
straight.
far?
I understand.
We're still going through the tutorial
Makes
part,
me
so
anxious too.
there's
Maybe I
nothing,
could
no
manage to
spoilers
bury
really
him
going
somewhere.
on too much. So
Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
yeah, I like that. Can't wait to finish work and begin my playthrough. Yeah, it'll be great, but you're gonna lose a lot of sleep. That's all I gotta say. So the reputation system's creepy. It's a little bit different, but you'll get used to it. Gotta buy a new computer to run this game. Yeah, unfortunately that works out. Hey, Hilcool. Hey, it's good to see you again, Doc. How's the stuff going in Germany? It's good to see you again. Steve Harvey. Steve Harry. I'm sorry, I saw Harvey. But anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to hold it up here. I just had to go through the chat here.
It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Ah, there we go. So finally we're free. So yeah.
His breathing's pretty.
It's cold the past few days. Yeah, in Deutschland. I don't know if you're in which state you are, Bavaria or northern Germany, whatever else. So yeah, we have to go up and do the other parts here. But yeah, the one thing I want to show off with the animation for, picking herbs is the same. But the other thing they do have here, what you notice, is that herbs now have a health component to it. So these are fresh herbs, but they can degrade over time. You can actually make them, how should I say, dried herbs. But here's the thing to figure out. We'll do this in alchemy later on. Is if you use dry herbs, you can only, I wouldn't say you only make weak potions, so you can't really make strong ones. Or at least I haven't messed with alchemy to the fullest, but I noticed that the weak herbs give you worse results. So having fresh ones is a thing, but you just can't pick the whole freaking library of herbs and keep them in your chest and then just never use them. They'll go bad eventually. So that works out. So we gotta pick some nettles and stuff like that. It'll work out. Put your money on storage for sure. Like we we already did that for sure, so we'll go back for that later on. It's 90 bucks being, oh my god, I didn't see how that works out. So sorry that there's no Italian options here, so that's the thing. So we get a nice little shovel. If you watch the devs commentaries and stuff like that, you can, you already know what's going to happen here. So we're just going to steal everything she has. Well, not everything, because I don't think you guys came to see me pick flowers, but that's one thing. So we could pick up the body, and we'll see. We'll find a good place for this. Don't worry. We got a great place for this. How you doing? Where'd you want this at, by the way? She's unfazed by this. I mean... Fine, I guess. We'll just take it away. She doesn't say anything. She's okay. So, whatever. Let's go off and do this. Yeah. I gotta buy the game after watching your stream. Yeah, it's pretty good for the most part. Like, I can only speak on the first 40 hours of the game, but it's pretty good for, what it is. I lost a lot of sleep doing this. Can you tell me the game already has native frame generation? I can't. I only have a 3070 Ti, so I don't have anything like that. I can't do that. Hey, Tarnish, thanks for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. So, either way.
Shoulder.
Henry, don't be such a wuss. Oh, that reminds me. Do I actually have... No, he doesn't have a weapon, but I'll take that slot there. I forgot about that. Go ahead. Start digging. Like that. Henry is still full health. Not quite. I got KCD2 from a friend he gave me as a gift. That's actually pretty good. I'm kind of jealous of that. So, here we go. So a few kilometers down the river from you. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been missing all that stuff. There you go. Throw him in a hole. Show him who's boss. Go ahead and bury him. Same thing. Living in Fritzburg. Oh, okay, cool. That's good to hear. I haven't been that part right there. On the Rhine River. So, okay. So you're out there in wine. Are you out there in wine country kind of thing? Kind of close, like you're like west of Frankfurt, I believe, Doc. So it's a pretty nice area. I like it. So here we go. We're just gonna wash off a bit. Do that. Also, where's my sword? Let's see. So you got a torch. We just grab a torch here. Come here, chickens. You know what we like doing. There we go. And now they're considered stealing instead. So, yeah, the wine region. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know if that was the intentional spelling or not. So, there we go. You don't need any chickens anyways. Yeah. Sata from Indonesia. Oh, my God. It's so late there for you. It's like, what time is it out there for you?
Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell.
Now
it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
All right, Henry. Yeah. So yeah, the forest out here is really nice. KCD usually does forest like great. Like out here, everything just looks good, and I really can't complain about their setting out here. The only thing I will say different from the KCD one is that rocks now are a little bit harder to get up on. So you can't like right here. It's like really janky and trying to get out of that. So if you're playing this, the reason I kind of came over here because I knew about this jank, like trying to get out of the rocks is sometimes dangerous. So be careful on yourself. It's 1:30 in the morning. Like Henry, get over the rocks. Like this is what I mean. That's the part you got to watch out for. Like it's just a little jank. So watch out for that. God, rocks are dangerous. Oh, so all right, let's go pick some flowers. Here's some sage. There you go. Oh,
purple flower.
Riven, you're from Malaysia too? Oh my God, it's so late. Flash, you paid $130? Like American, or is it? Oh, where are you guys? Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right. I'm on the wrong spot. I went up the hill instead of down. All right, there we go. Here in Sardinia, basically scripted offer a wine glass to visit them. So, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I know in like in Germany, Rothenburg, they have a festival all the time, and they would give people like glasses of wine and stuff. But of course, it's festival.
That's it.
Who knows?
Chamomile. Right.
Gotta know your
I've got all
rocks.
the herbs I need. So back to Bohemia on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the game is pretty good for the most part, and also like, they don't point it out like they used to. I don't know if they're gonna change it with an update. Like, you know how they had Tales in the past where they actually marketed interesting locations? Like here, you'll see stuff like this out in the middle of the forest, weird things out there, but they don't mark them on the map anymore. So you gotta actually find them yourself. So, anyways, little stuff going on. So here we go. We'll go back and we'll go visit and see what's happening and stuff like that. There's a 10-kilometer run where you can drink wine along the way. Oh God, I'll be so hammered and stuff if I did that. So, anyways, Henry, you're hungry again. You're naked and you got a bunch of stuff. So,
what's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's? We should have some weapon at hand in case there's any foul play.
There you go. And also, you do got to put your weapon on your slot. So we'll see if we want to fight them or not.
And they must be hiding here. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
No, you won't. Oh, let's talk it peacefully. Let's see.
Lord von Bergow sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's not questioning all that stuff. So, and you're Sweden, you're in India, 11 p.m.? Oh, my God. Well, thanks for joining. It's so late, so... let's see.
You're from Lord von Bergow. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from
curvas.
von Bergow, then we're from fucking von Bergow. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, man. Let's see. You could basically just lie. That's why we took speech or whatever else, so...
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bohemia. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergow's men in the woods, too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern and jelly off, alright?
Yeah, I mean, I could...
Look out!
Yeah, hey, watch out. So, the other thing I want to point out, too... yeah, the one thing I want to point out, too, is that you can't, like... Yeah, there you go. You can't, like, talk to him. Like, I can't say, like, oh, any shout at him right now. Like, there's no options here. So, you know, like, in the game, you say, like, oh, say hi or something like that. It's different, but no. We'll let him go because... We could fight him and stuff and kill him, but it's not a... I'm not after them.
To eat now.
Henry, shut up. It's fine. How you doing? Get back in there. So, they do... Okay. So why sleeping when our great Lord Helical is doing a stream? That's... We'll see how that works out. I mean, everybody needs sleep, so...
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Yeah, so you're asking where's Mutt? Mutt is you gotta actually go and get Mutt. Mutt won't come back instantly, so you gotta go find him. So it's quite a journey. Same thing with Pebbles. Like, you lost everything, so you gotta go find him. Sakura, he run off. Hope he comes back. Yeah. Is it possible that Henry's father appears? We'll see. I'm not sure, actually. It's...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trosky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergow. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, but it's funny.
Like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Yeah. So, is pickpocketing better in KCD2? Yes. We'll get to that too. It's a lot better. Accidentally skipped a cutscene. Came here to see what I missed. Hey, I'm glad that you came here and see that. When I finish KCD2 download, yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty good, so.
All right.
Yeah, we'll brew it. We'll do Alchemy. All right, sorry about your battery being low. I'll see you later. You know, it'll be on the YouTube, so you can actually, you know, take a look at the full video, so.
Well, I've been at the Alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
It's in the hut. Yeah.
Hungry as a
So,
wolf.
is her daughter hot? You'll see later on. Everybody has their taste. Henry, get out of the tub. I didn't mean to do this. So it's saying that is the old map returning? Please tell me. Yeah, I forgot to show you the map. So here's the map that we have so far. This is actually new to me because I haven't done, because I was playing the beta version, so I didn't have like the line crest kind of thing. So it's out there, but the map's, you know, there. I can't zoom in here because it doesn't have a location per se right here. But yeah, so the map's back. It looks pretty good. You know, it's excellent for now. Now that I bought the game, I think it's time to ask. Think there's anything this game does worse than 1? That's actually a really good question. I will have to, while I brew this, I'll think about that.
First, go to the recipe book.
Yeah.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Yeah, so the map's pretty big, and this is just one map. So this is a Trosky map, but Gutenberg has its own map. So this is kind of different. So I can't really think of what KCD2 does worse than the first one. I will have to think about that. I'll get back to you on that later. I'm not sure. So I knew that joke was gonna come. But anyways, I would say, you know, so it's kind of like brewing the same thing.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Oh, quiet. So we need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile. So basically, I don't know if anyone could see this here at the bottom. So number 1, I would say if I had to say anything worse, the cursive is kind of weird. I would say, is that ass or add? You know, I was kind of confused at that. So, all right. So we need 2 handfuls of chamomile, add, boil for 1 turn. Okay, cool. Back to the table. All right. So we're just going to add wine.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left.
I mean, everything
So,
looks beautiful
what
here.
did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Oh,
now
sorry.
try moving the cauldron over
I keep
the
forgetting that
flame,
everyone else is
so
watching me play.
You know how it looks when
so-
it starts boiling a bit.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, whenever I do alchemy, I kind of just start like,
Hear that
you know,
bubbling?
phasing
It's
out. So
boiling.
if I'm shaking the screen
Remember
too much,
that
then
well.
you
For
know,
most potions,
just tell me.
you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Yeah. So we gotta do like this tutorial thing for a bit,
Good.
so it's
now
kind
we'll
of a
start
pain.
With the
So
brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked.
yeah. Okay. So you can.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
There you go. I think I. Yeah, I can add everything I want. No. There you go. Oh no. There you go.
All right.
I don't know.
Let's get to
Did
it.
everyone see
First,
that? The
throw
505?
2 handfuls of chamomile into the
Oh
cauldron.
god. Okay. Add 2 handfuls of chamomile. So there you go. I think I did I phase it out? Oh god. I might have broken something. I think I might have broken something, everybody. Oh jeez.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every
No.
grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the
There we
fire
go.
again.
Do.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle,
There
and
we go.
drop it in the cauldron.
So Volchek, yeah, so you're saying the tutorial seems worse than the original. I think the tutorial, if you played the game before, it's
Have you
worse.
ground it?
So, but if you
Now,
haven't played
drop it in the
before, it's
cauldron.
really good. So,
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
there you go. Yeah, I mean, I know other people wonder if alchemy here's the KCD, you could skip the
Done.
boiling part.
Now,
You
let's see what
can,
you've
but you
brewed.
get different strength potions kind of thing, so it's kind of weird. So, Bruce, you're heading to the gym. All right, take it easy. Like I said, the stream will be on there later on, so don't worry. Cooking with Grandma, wow, how fun. Yeah.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I
Is this
reckon
part
you've done
skippable?
all
No,
you
Junker.
could.
You
What
gotta do it all.
need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That
It's-
works wonders.
It's kind of like it's kind of a weird thing right there. So, I mean, the alchemy, I will say, I like the alchemy, how it's set up and stuff. But, you know, if I wasn't making videos, I would probably do it. But that's the one thing. But as someone was pointing out, like, 1 Bane potion, I wonder if you could make a different potion. But I don't think you could, just because if you looked right there where they had the bags there, like when I was zoning out, I could only grab 1 ingredient that was that right ingredient, so I couldn't even grab the wrong ingredient to be certain. So, I don't think you can actually make a Bane potion offer there if you wanted to, so that's the sad thing. So anyways, let's go and take a nap, because there's nothing else we could really do other than just steal more of her food. Now, I will say the pot of food here is not unlimited, so you can't just, like, see how the pot goes down? So there's, like, no more food there. So you can't just keep eating on it all day. It does have a limit on there. So let's go sleep here, take a little time off. So But yeah, you can't skip this. I'm not sure how they're gonna do this for what do you call it, speedrunners. I'm not sure how they're gonna be able to get through this a lot faster. It's one of those things you gotta stick with. So
a sword such as this
who knows?
will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
I don't know. Everyone had Sir Radzik's sword before. In KCD 1, it wasn't that good, so I don't know what they're talking about.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell! Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitch.
Henry's dream. Beat it.
And
Beat
war
it. Beat
is
it.
a nasty business.
Granny should get some melting cookies instead of suspicious stew. Yeah, I mean, whatever
Where's
she's
my
cooking up
fucking
there.
sword!
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Yeah, can you
Wake
just
up,
stop having
Henry.
nightmares about the same
It's
thing?
past
Yeah,
sunrise.
he only has like 1 or 2 nightmares, and that's it. Oh yeah, the wheel of time moves a lot faster. Like when you wait and stop, it's so much better.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Yeah, so this is, yep.
Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams.
Look at that. Henry's got a little bit of abs going on. He's been doing
That's
some
right.
sit-ups.
I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, there's melting cookies right there. Oh,
He's
dear
alive.
God.
How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's
Also,
the
Henry's
truth.
got veins
I
too.
reckon
Look at
she could
that.
bring the dead
Like they
back
actually
to
started
life.
showing the
She
veins
said
out
she
there.
dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, so in this game, like, there's a lot of opportunities to go out and find ladies, so they do that. So now we've seen her appearance. I must say, Smash, you're damn right. Yeah, she's pretty cute. So, but this Henry's scared of Teresa, so like he has nightmares about Scallots, but really it's about Teresa. So
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
yeah, beautiful maiden. Yeah. Anyways, we know what it's about. Henry has a thing for a sword.
Sword.
That's all he cares about.
The last thing Pa forged
She's a
before
witch
they
burner.
murdered him. It might sound strange.
Actually, that's the perfect
but I
setup
feel
right
his
there.
soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's
Teresa
wielding
wants to know your location. Yeah, Teresa's the one, like, she probably has like an Apple AirTag on Henry. It's like, where are you? Who you talking to? Like, who's that girl? So, whoever Henry's talking to, whatever women he's talking to, they're all in danger. That's all they gotta know. So,
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right.
If you know what I mean.
In the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save
I
Ma
like
from
that.
the clutches of
KCD3,
his
Teresa
lordship.
chasing after Henry. Oh man. What was I gonna say? I forgot about that. Anyways, it's pretty good. The one thing, oh, that's what I was gonna say. If you saw their eyeballs, it gets kind of weird about how they look and stuff. Like you can see how the eyes are moving and stuff like that. Like they look really good, but if you look closely for the rest of the playthrough kind of deal, like sometimes Henry's eyes pops out of his head. So I don't know if this was just because of the beta I was playing, or we'll still see it, but it happens sometimes. It's kind of weird, like they go really bulging, but their eyes look pretty good for the most part. So here we go.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
How's it going? You're not gonna
I
let me...
apologize.
There we
Good
go.
morning, Henry.
He sits down, Henry. There we go.
No idea how glad
He distracted.
I am to
She's
see
a
you.
witch.
Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Everybody's so thirsty in here. Yeah, the eye thing, I only notice it happening with Henry sometimes. That's the only time you see. Like, you can look at the eyes right now. He actually blinks too, which is nice, but he's also blinking like he's trying to get something out of his eyes. But it works out, so...
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Humans? Let's see.
They come from somewhere in Hungary.
Hold on.
Sigismund brought them here
right
to
back.
Bohemia
Give me a
as
second.
mercenaries.
I'll let this play out.
They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can
What are we going to
count.
hunt today, sir?
Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10. Oops.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them.
I like how
Maybe
Twitch
a
chat's
stroke of
weird
luck,
right now.
But, as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving
Mason's
me.
gooning hard.
Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Oh, God.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
The one thing I do like too in here, you can look at people's
Well, that's no
teeth.
joke
It's a lot
either.
nicer in this
It's
one.
not easy
like
to
they
run
had
with
it in
an
the
arrow
first
stuck
game,
in
but
your
the
arse.
teeth was very
If I
just
hadn't carried
mushed.
him,
Here
I
it's
admit
actually
it,
kind of
you
better.
saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, so the reputation thing's kind of weird here. Like, you're right. It looks kind of creepy for the most part. I forgot who said that, but it works out, so. Oh, but yeah, the eyes look weird sometimes, but they look really good. Everybody blinks and the eyebrows move, so I kind of like that.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was
Also-
done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far.
Oh, man, the
Once you
dialogue's
climb
so
the hill
long.
above Shelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bojana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergow, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you
Hey,
can
hi,
leave me
it's
that
good to see you
axe
again.
and spade.
Welcome
we
back.
can't manage without them.
We're
Yes,
kind of
of
going
course.
through the tutorials
And thanks
side.
for everything you've done, Bojana.
All right, take
I
it
have
easy,
something
Vic.
for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn.
I don't know
Have a
why
little
Henry
sip each
Gang's
time,
reputation all of a
and it'll
sudden.
save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you.
Yeah.
And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
There we
and
go.
you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Yeah.
If you
Anyways,
should
we're
ever
stealing
find
all your
yourself
stuff.
in need,
Hey, get out of the way,
the
Hans. I'm
doors of
trying to steal their
Perkstein
onion.
shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you. So that's
Sorry
the
for coming
end of
late,
this
Ma.
part of the tutorial. So we still got more to go off of there. But anyways, just to catch up back on chat. So I guess reputation KCD2 is more important. Yes, it is way more important than the first one, but there's ways around it, so don't worry. And the beat it doesn't show up again, but they have their own dialogue. That's something different. We'll see that later on. So
But I understand.
it's so let's go
Next
do
time I'll
that.
come straight
I
home.
can't see him getting
You're
the
not
castle
on your
dressed
own
as these
tonight.
clowns. We'll see.
Anyone comes
We'll see
here
what
against
happens. Come on, Hans.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trosky Castle right away.
Wait, weak saver snops? What's the difference? So, Psycho, so weak saver snops, as I was mentioning before, it just gives you a save file, but there's a normal one, like just no prefix on there. which is just, it'll give you like a bonus of strength and agility when you drink it, and a save. And there's a strong one which has better stats. So basically, if you're saving before a battle, you probably want to use the strong one, because then you can fight people and do stuff like that. If you have low reputation, you can't trade. Yeah, you're right. You can't trade, but you'll get around that. So let's see.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got
Saving
away?
even harder.
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
I like that. I was just saying, like Mason was saying, strong saver snaps for saving even harder. That's for the important saves. No, it's, yeah. As I mentioned before, it just gives you extra stats off of there, so it's
what
nothing.
About Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
Hey, Donnie, it's good
He
to see
saved
you.
my
I
skin.
understand about stuff
So
being
did I.
spoiled.
First Trosky, from Bergow
Don't
and the
worry.
mission. then
Have
we
fun
can
with the
look for
game,
your dog.
too.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So,
Hey, Kelly.
should we get
Did
going?
Warhorse give me an early copy?
Hold on a bit.
Yeah, they gave it to me last
Before we
Thursday,
hit the
so I
road,
didn't really have a lot of
there's something
time.
You should know.
So stuff like this still
I have
happens
a hunch
where
that one of that band
the camera
ambushed us at the
just
pond
misbehaves itself. So they're
This
fun to
damn
see
tough.
this kind of stuff.
Toff? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and
Bye,
far
Donnie.
away.
Yeah. So, yeah. Where did they have the message? Their prison pocket. That's true. Yeah, their message is gone, so we'll see how that works out.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergow is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though, so you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Oh.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh, they put a shirt on Henry. Oh, come on. And the chicken is gone. I thought I took out all the chickens. Oh, well. It looks like a pre-rendered cutscene, so you can't get around these. So I can't mess with the pre-rendered stuff, so I think Warhorse is learning their lesson. They know about me. That camera angle looks like censorship for Naked Henry. Yeah. They gotta watch out for Naked Henry. Oh, God. But yeah, I gotta say, like, the game, like, their other intro they have for Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, it looks great for the most part. But whoever does their, you know, animation and, you know, kind of setup for this story, it's amazing. KCD or KFC? I mean, we could have opened a KFC for sure. Dresses up reputation loss. I love this scene so much. I'm afraid my laptop can't run it. You might be surprised. Like I said, I have this game running on high, and it runs really well for, you know, whatever the stats they put up there. It's a lot different. So you might be pleasantly surprised. Warhorse, let's give Hillcool a bit of a hard time in KCD too. Yeah, they actually like that. And also, yeah, Tufin, I'm sorry it's so loud. I actually have the music volume all the way down, but whatever the cutscenes, they're just super loud. So sorry about that. There's not much I can do on that. So, but once it goes past this, it'll just stop that. Dwarves, yeah, you know what we're doing. Yeah, look at that castle, it's so great. Moose! Don't worry, the cutscene will be over soon, but I can't skip the whole thing, so there's important stuff coming up, so my 3060 can survive this. No, I think your 3060 can do it. I think you got a chance. You got a real chance for it. Yeah, it's so loud. Like, I have to take one of my headphones off from the ear. I don't know why it's so loud, so if someone could tell me the future off of that, that'd be great, but, you know, that's the crazy part. Where are the chickens? The chickens are around. Hey, Charles, it's good to see you. Why, hello there. Cow boxing tournament's coming to town. Yeah, I didn't want to skip it because of this right here.
Good physician at this castle, or at least a barber.
Ooh, being able to run this game on a 1060.
That old crone got me on my feet, but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man at medicine.
Kind of weak at the
wait to
knees.
sleep in a proper bed.
That's actually a really good one. I like that.
Wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
I do love that. The music is pretty good in this
Open
game.
up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Basically, I gotta sleep. All right, take it easy. Like I said, the live stream will be up on YouTube, so you can watch it later if you like. But it works out. I checked the games.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Take it easy, Riven.
Heir to Ratai.
Or Vizida. Oh god, I'm butchering your name.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Yeah, someone's saying, what's my favorite KCD voice line? It's gotta be pour us a drink. That's a good one.
Off me.
But I do like the Henry of Scallops one
Wait,
too,
wait.
so.
Wait, one moment.
I like that. Yeah, there's something satisfying about this. I know that was late conversation, but
The fuck
this is pretty good.
was that?
I mean, Hans finally gets his little comeuppance here, so it's always satisfying to see that kind of stuff. So I totally agree
now
with
what?
you. This is why I didn't want to skip this cutscene or say too much. It's kind of fun. I kind of enjoy it.
There's only one thing we can do.
Of course, we end up at the tavern. There's that chicken again. Chicken in every cutscene. They're coming back, I'm telling you. We gotta find them all. They're around everywhere.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
Blame the French.
As the gentleman wishes.
It's the latest fashion in France.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
They made Henry wear a shirt. I'm disappointed about this. Badger, badger, badger. Haven't heard that in a while. Oh, man. Actually, this is the longest loading time I've had in a while. This is kind of weird. Are we going to get our first crash? Hardcore Henry is back? Not quite yet. They haven't released hardcore mode yet.
Poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
And also, Henry, why are you bloody now?
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape.
Hardcore
Have a
Henry
good scrub,
PTSD.
get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well. Except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not
Killer
afraid of
Henry?
work. And we're
more
going to
like
need every groschen
Jerk
we can
Henry.
get.
I don't know if I'll do
How
Killer
long will
Henry
it
so
take
far.
for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I like that, Leopold. If that's what you call nothing to see, I like this. I like to see what's something to see. Oh God, I'm messing that up. But the one thing I want to point out is that I don't know if this is a bug or not, but I think it's just like Warhorse dresses Henry so you can't be like naked or whatever else. But even if you wash your clothes before you go out, Henry still shows up bloody here anyways. So it's kind of like, oops, I gotta like, you know, change. Like he wasn't bloody before, so that works out. I don't think Helical's PC Cloud can handle Killer Henry and KCD2. We'll see. I'm not sure. I haven't done too much on there, so I gotta still figure more stuff out.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
They were good Christians.
Yeah, those are the
even though
people
it
that died,
doesn't
so...
always seem that way.
I mean...
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
About bloody time.
Yeah, honestly...
Yeah.
Oh, well, here we go.
Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers. What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you
More
gave us
women.
away for.
That's all that happens.
I bear that witch. Wench.
Oh, I tell you.
I like how she hits the wrong guy.
She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
I didn't notice that the first time, but she hit the wrong guy. Why
God
is
be
Henry
with you.
bloody? One moment,
A full
cleaned in.
picture of
Actually,
wine,
that's
please.
a good point there.
My
I didn't notice
word.
that either.
That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
Now Henry's bloody again.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella, that's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Oh boy.
Nobody invited me.
Oh?
Yeah. So Henry's like, for some reason, Henry is just bloody all of a sudden. Now he doesn't have the bandage anymore. So there you go. Henry doesn't need a shirt.
Wounded?
So here we go. We'll wash ourselves up. I just like the fact that when they're scooping something, the spoon still remains empty. Yeah, it's kind of a problem there. So, ooh, I can knock you out. We'll go there later. So,
And won't allow his soldiers out.
you guys heard that? There was like a little kitty cat. So there are cats in this game. You'll hear there's one around here, but it hides pretty well. So I don't know if we'll find it out or whatever else. Hey,
sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are
Boot
you the boy that
incoming,
cleans
yeah.
the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know if I can actually pass this.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking
See,
too
I
much
don't know
at
if I can
faces,
actually
eh?
pass that. So
Clear off,
oh, well.
you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there.
Hans, we need
I need
money.
your
The
help.
dagger in Henry's pocket.
You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Bergow, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Bergow is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Wait, how did you
what
get
are
naked?
you
I took off my
looking at?
shirt. Henry's
Have you
gonna show
nothing
those
better
abs.
to do?
Don't worry.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You
can get your money
ordered
back
a lot
on
more
storage.
than
We'll
you paid
see.
for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man
See, they don't
was
have the
meant
old
to take
pointing
them
back.
into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Henry from Scallops.
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Yeah. So the one thing is, hands will frick it up. We'll see how that works out. Yeah.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Yeah. So the whole point of this is that we got to go to figure out Lord von Bergow. Like, we got to meet with him. And the only place you'll meet with him is at the wedding. So that's the goal of this whole thing.
Will Lord von Bergow be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
All right. So there we go. We'll meet Samin later on. So
could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
So, anyways.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
There we go. So we'll leave that alone.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
There we go. So we got our game saved. So is Nabokov one town in the game? It's a town for sure. So here's Troskovitz here. Apparently there's a line crest there. I don't know what that's about. So we were out over here. This is where she is at. So like we were ambushed right about here. So we got a ways to go off if we want to. But Troskovitz, it's here. And the map's pretty big. So the goal of this whole map right here is to get to the wedding and do all that stuff. So, and then after that you can go to Kuttenberg. But there's so much to do on this map. So just to put in preference, I played about almost 40 hours just on this map alone. So it's a lot. Like this is not a little map. There's a lot to do. Now, I don't know how the speedrunners are going to do it, but I'm pretty sure you can basically get through this pretty well. So either way, let's go talk to you, Hans.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
She doesn't like her abs. I don't get it.
You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergow is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semine is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trosky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergow will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry.
There's the pointing.
If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I
remember
lug
that.
sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
There we go. I like Hans's medieval incel. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that's the thing, how it was in the past. I know, like, just how history, that's kind of like how it worked out, so. Random peasant. Oh my god, look at that mighty Lord Hans Capon working like a peasant. Yeah, that nobody knows who he is, so it doesn't matter. So
which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything.
the monastery mission's
But
coming
if you
back.
get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
There we go. So he's not gonna help us at all, so.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's Hans complaining or insulting Henry. Alright, whatever.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it.
Gaslighting
It's not
too.
long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
Yeah, alright, fine.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
Hey, get out of the way. We're having a conversation.
Such is my nature.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, we gotta deal with that. We can't just knock him out, so that's fine. So we gotta take sacks over and get stuff over. So yeah, it seems like just asking him will lose reputation. You're right about that. It's kind of a reputation dump, but at the same time, reputation with Hans Capon never really means anything, so whatever else.
Doesn't it bother you? What? Walking round here like some kind of animal.
Hey, where's that beer?
It does. But I had no choice. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I guess people will say stuff to me because I'm like half naked, so whatever. That's fine.
Heavy. Oh.
There you go, Hans. I
It
brought you a
happens.
sack.
Just watch where you're going next time.
There you go. That's how you do this. I'm just gonna bump it to everyone.
What did I do to you?
Oh man, yeah, the interiors look pretty nice out here. Everything looks good. Yeah, you're not supposed to go in here, but that's fine. So they did a really good job with the lighting and all that. So wait, Henry has a dog? Yeah, he has a mutt, but we just gotta find him later on. So I played Kingdom Come for 200 hours. Yeah, you can get mutt at the
Pardon me.
what do you call it? You can get mutt from
Doesn't it bother
the
you?
Teresa, whatever else.
Walking round here like some kind of animal.
Shut up.
No, it does. But I had no choice. Sorry.
He just keeps asking me the same thing. I love when that happens. Yeah, thank you, Monkey King, for telling me about that. Low-key, I don't want to go find Mutt. Yeah, we gotta find Mutt because that's kind of like what we gotta do, so.
Here you
Oh,
go.
there we go. Come on, lady, get out of the way. Oh, the mill. I don't know what it is. I don't know why my game's starting to feel a little bit chunky at times, but it might be just this region. Like, once you get past the tutorial, everything feels pretty good. But there's, like, other characters moving, so I think that's what causes it.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergow's men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you, all right?
I'm perfectly calm. Some local wretches can't unsettle me. Keep working and take no notice of me.
Hey, PETA. Every time I see PETA, they're like, PETA, the host is here. But no, yeah, thanks for watching all the videos. I hope you all enjoyed it and stuff like that. So, all right.
Back to those lovely sacks.
You're a right lord of the sacks.
We're saving that for
I
later.
heard about the attack by the pond.
Yeah, you gonna say it again, buddy?
It was a massacre.
No?
And none
What are you
of
gonna
Did you
say?
bring them?
survived.
They get pretty heavy, I can tell you.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Get a move on then.
All right, you're not helping me out. Come on, Hans, don't do that.
Doesn't anyone believe us?
Hopefully we don't have to restart, but we'll see. I mean, we'll work out. Miss my boy Peshek, man. He was the GOAT. Don't worry, we have a new Peshek going on, so come on. Yeah, when I mean the game's running a little bit chunky, I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's not too bad. It's just a little bit skip here and there. So we'll live with it for right now, and if it gets really bad, then we'll see. But it's just all the little NPCs moving, so it only happens out here.
See it again. It was their
Totally
own
good content.
fault.
Thank you very much.
What do you
Hey,
mean? They
thank you,
attacked
Stratton.
themselves. What the fuck are you trying to say? Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trosky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Bergow himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now.
No Junker, the
and
tutorial's
invite me to
still
that
going
wedding.
on. We haven't yet
Oh,
got
you want
to
to
the
come to
open
the
world
wedding,
part
do
yet.
you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious
Henry's
occasion,
naked.
at least from a
Junker
distance.
comes back and Henry's
you can
naked
stop
still.
spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Yep, here it comes. Ooh. I'm already envisioning wearing this guy's
Now
clothes.
you're gonna get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so here comes the wrestling part. So it's a lot better for sure. Yeah. Ah, God. No, the game is now doing its lag. There you go. Ow.
Don't spare him.
No.
No match for us, fucker.
Hey, buddies. I need a little... Yeah, this is kind of weird. It's starting to get chunky here. I don't know why.
Let him have it.
Usually it's not this bad. Actually, it's never this bad. Not when I played, so we'll see.
Now we'll have you.
You want to try me?
Ooh, this is so tough, man. Oh, my God. So we might restart it if it continues, but this is like a special cutscene, so I don't know about that. So the gameplay, it's probably because of the recording software, so we'll see. But it's like really hard to fight when it's like
You
this.
should have fucking stayed out of it.
There you go.
Get him!
Oh my God. Why? Why, game? Why?
Let him have it.
Oh. I don't know why it's been that. It's pretty bad for you guys too.
I'm hit!
Hans, I'm coming. It's gonna take a while.
No one's ever really safe.
It's like 30 frames per second. Did you get the video update? I get starting like this when I miss one. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think my card updated, but you know, it could be that too. So yeah, it was fine in the beta for sure.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Hey, I'm trying to win. Hey, oi.
Useless! Show what you're made of!
Oh, God. Yeah, so it's buttery smooth on the game. It's probably because I'm recording this right now, so it's probably like a little bit of both. So like the live streaming and everything else. So maybe it's just freaking out because of that. So that's my guess, because honestly, it's...
Come on, then!
It's pretty good by itself. Yeah, and one thing you should notice is that, yeah. There we go. It seems like a CPU issue. Are you using GPU for streaming? Maybe. I mean...
What the hell is going on?
Usually I didn't have a problem before, so we'll see. Oh. It's... Oh, God. The CPU is dying. I hope not. Oh, geez. Yeah, we might have to restart it on that. Maybe that's kind of like the thing. But we'll be done with the tutorial after this, so it should be fine. We'll get through this, and if the open world's still going crazy, we'll restart it.
This will cost you dearly.
Yeah, now the words
Keep
are
your
all
mouth shut and
out.
don't make it worse.
The one good part about this is that it kind of you get this weird kind of just delay, so it's
Behave
dying.
like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Ah, it's probably that, yeah. Let me see.
You know, if you just shut up and don't some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Yeah, looking at my CPU, it looks like it's
isn't a
pretty
mess, is
good.
it?
So, yeah. So once we get past this, we'll just do a restart. So it should be fine.
You get a whipping.
Hey, FTVP, it's good. Thank you for following. So, I haven't seen anyone on Twitch chat so much. So, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not on here. So,
Who the hell do you think you are?
there you go. Oh God, it's.
I'm sorry, sir, but
Did you just
your
make
fault
Twitch?
what happened
Yeah,
in
I
the
made it
tavern.
about like a few weeks ago, but this is the first time like streaming on it
My
too. So.
fault? You can't be serious.
Oh God, I checked my CPU.
Whose
It looks
fault is it that
pretty
we're in
good
this
right
fucking
now,
pillory?
so it's not overheating and stuff like that. So,
what? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even
yeah,
been in
Junker,
that
I
tavern.
have Twitch and YouTube going at the same time, so I'm
We've
multi-streaming
been
right
in the
now.
shit right
so
from the start because
it's
you
been pretty
had to
buttery
play
smooth
at being
for
the
both of
knight
them,
in
so
shining underwear,
now it's kinda
saving
weird.
damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, oh boy. Come on, let me do.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this part bums me out. The
I've had it
bromance
up
is
to here with
crackling.
you.
Yeah, it's
With you and your
it's kind of weird.
pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, you went too far there, talking about man's dog like that. Oop.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye,
Hey,
Radzig,
stupidity,
let's
how's
say.
it going?
Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Damn, Henry. He hits hard.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Yeah, I can't imagine to stock things like that. So, Henry is quite a Karen. He's, I don't know, I never picked that option, but I thought, like, well, why not? We'll see how this works out. Simon late, the game came out today. I didn't check any live streams. Yeah.
Ladies?
So right now, I think we just finally got the first lag off of here, so we might restart the game real quick, but, you know,
we go home.
it's been playing pretty good for the most
Well, I
part.
swear to Christ. If I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
It's Fritz. You guys can hear that, right? This guy is Fritz for sure. Oh, God. My precious eyes are made for 60 frames per second. I know, I'm sorry. This is the first time it happens like that. Alright. I'm gonna skip this scene real quick. Because it's starting to, looks like it's just dying for sure.
Isn't that Otto?
What's your opinion of better story, KCD 1 or 2? I'm not sure.
Look on Bergow!
I haven't finished the second one. Yeah, I heard Bernard in the Tavern. Yeah, you have characters all around. They're all back. Like, Peshek's back. Everyone's back for those things. Hey, Et2VP. Looks like something with the GPU memory. Yeah, I'll probably restart. Can you hear me okay over there on Twitch? I'm not sure if you can. I don't see it too much, so let me know if you can. I can see your chat. I have like a chat bot like going on, so. All good? All right, cool. That's good to see. I don't see too many Twitch chats off there, so that works out.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself.
Hey, Jirada. How's it going? Thanks for following the channel.
Farewell.
We'll probably do a restart right after this. Unless the world... I'm not sure if the open world's all messed up or not, so... We'll see how that goes. It was doing really nice for a while.
Yeah.
Did they get Brian Blessed to do voice acting in this game? I'm not sure. I've heard rumors that he's back, but I'm not sure. Hey, Prosec. How's it going?
Really good for nothing, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for following the channel over there.
Off you go.
So the only time I ever experienced lag like this, there was one scene later on that I actually got this lag, and I created a lot of chaos, and it really screwed with the game. So that's the only time I've ever seen something like that happen. So, whew, there we go. So now this is actually where the open world happens. So they talk about crime and reputation here. So, it's someone catches you, you get reported. It's kind of like Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. So it's basically the same thing. Reputation kind of works a lot. So, but I will say the crime is a little bit harder in this game, or you get caught a little bit easier. So it'll be, we'll see how that works out.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord.
Time. Some clothes. Come in.
Yeah.
You can't just go walking about like this. If you need anything, I'll be here.
Right away.
No, it looks like it's better. So, like, the only time I ever,
Managing on your own? As you like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll talk to you.
Are you going to just stand here like a...
Yeah. Hey, lady.
What do you want from me?
Bara is pretty cool.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been
It
begging
kind of
for
like
alms here for
KCD1. That's how
days,
the sequel
but
works.
I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you.
You're not
the
wrong
scene
there.
you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
So I think the game is now running back. We don't have to restart, but, I don't think we're going to have to restart because well, never mind. I was going to say, like, it looks pretty good.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yeah. I like Bara.
Yes,
Bara's
probably
really
right.
cool.
It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Look, is any
What's your
humans
name,
still?
anyway?
Are they completely gone? Nope. There's still
What'd you
humans
do?
around.
I'm Bara.
We'll find them. Don't
Just
worry.
Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Yeah.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but Then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how
Lorenzo Dada mentioned
appreciated a
them earlier.
helping hand
That's
is
true.
in times like that.
Oh, you're right about that. I forgot they did mention that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first.
Cut the memes of hand sync
That's
human
going to
with gun
take
fingers.
me a long while yet.
I'm kind of stuck in this conversation. I can't
You
just
said you
leave
were
it,
going
so
to a
I gotta
city.
keep going.
You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
How's
In
it so far?
Kuttenberg,
It's pretty
at least
good,
I have
solid.
A cousin.
Aha.
We're basically
going to
getting through the
visit her?
tutorial now.
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
So once
But
we
I
get
won't be
past this,
troubling
I'll
her
drop a
long.
save. Maybe I'll
Just until
restart
I
it.
find a way to make a living.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or
But
help
yeah,
in the
the
tavern.
one thing I will
but
say about
I'd
this
like
game
to go somewhere else. So I'm
is that the
scraping up
facial
whatever I
animation's
can.
really good. And like,
on the
there's look at
whole,
her
you
face and
could
everything
say
else.
I'm a
You don't
traveller
usually see this in
or
Kingdom Come Deliverance
nomad.
1 too much.
But don't say it too loud. The locals
Oh,
don't take
hand
kindly
motions.
to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Yeah. I like how, see, the problem with this is that I'd lose reputation no matter what, so that's the only thing I don't like about talking to her. It's like, you don't really get a choice. You just gotta ask around. Should I have pre-ordered? I'm gonna get it right now. If you like Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, honestly, it's really good for the most part. So I only got through the first 40 hours before. Like right now, we're doing a tutorial, but, you know, it's pretty darn good. I mean, I really
Do you
can't
know
say
anything
anything
more
else
about
like that.
Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few
Yeah.
of his tricks?
So this is a
No
game in terms
offense.
of railroading you.
But compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the
see.
guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Yep. So, thank you, lady.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Yeah, thank you. Now, so in terms of railroading, like Junker was asking, it doesn't really railroad you at all, except through the tutorial. So that's the only time you really get that thing. Now it's like, now we're actually in the open world. So up we're here, we're pretty good, and we can do anything we want here. So I'll see how this looks, because I'm getting a little bit of lag here. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna drop a save here, and I'm gonna restart it. So the screen's gonna go black, and I'll restart the game, and hopefully that'll take out any lag. But really, the game, it's probably because I'm running recording software and all that stuff, that the game's starting to give a little stutter. So it'll see how that works out. Henry can, yeah, we'll see how that works out. Henry does a lot of drinking in this game. That's all I can say. But yeah, so let me give a restart real quick. So if you want to get a drink of water and all that stuff, I'll do that real quick. So we'll still be streaming, so don't worry. I'm not leaving the stream. We're just gonna do a quick restart, because I don't know why I get a little bit of lag, but the only time lag ever happens to me on the game is when there's lots of NPCs going on. So like for this fight, like look at this. Right now I'm fine. I don't see the lag going on right now.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
God
Yeah.
be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Don't worry, it gets worse. So yeah, you can't talk to guards all the time like that. So I know they had the options on there, like saying like Q whatever else, like you can greet or tell them to piss off, whatever. They have to talk to you first before you can do that. So anyways, so let me give a quick restart because I get a little bit of lag spikes, but not too bad. So we'll see how that works out. So let me do that. So we'll do a save and quit, and then that way we can mess with some stuff. So while this stuff restarts, we'll be right back. All right. So it'll be like a minute at most. So I'm just gonna drop a save, do that, and then I'm just gonna restart it real quick and see. Oh god. Here we go. So go back and play. It's just taking a little time here. It's freaking out. All right, there we go. So it's gonna restart real quick, and I'll be right back. So if you want to get a drink of water and all that, let's see how that works out. Oh god, it restarts actually pretty fast. So, alright, let's go back here and see how this works out. So hopefully it's pretty good, otherwise I'll have to check and see. Maybe it's my CPU being all jerky, but it looked pretty fine for temperature-wise, so it's not crazy overheating or anything like that, so. Sir Lightslayer, hey, did you start already? How is the game so far? It's pretty good. It's really good. Hey Joshua, thank you for so much. Let's see. I don't see any lag per se, so we're doing pretty good for the most part. So Henry can do the jump. You can do all that.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Cheers. Yeah. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
There you go. So yeah, we're just going around here. I think it just needed a little quick restart. So yeah, you can't really. So the one thing I will say is that you can't really do any like crazy stuff. Like you can't jump on these anymore. They kind of took them out a lot, so they made it more slidey. So you can't do that. So, but now we got the open world. We can do whatever we want, and it's a lot better. So, hey Bailiff, how's it going? We'll talk to you right now. So, whatever. We can ask him what's new.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out?
You got a fancy hat, my good sir.
Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
It's a style
But
choice.
we found someone buried here. Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Bergow's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't
yes,
stop
this is a good
bugging
one.
me about it. I was just
We might do
visited
this
by
one.
a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, this is perfect. So this is what I wanted to talk to him about. So, cool. Thank you, my good sir. We're going to go... The cabbage one is probably one of the best quests out there. You'll love it to death. So, out here, this town's a pretty... I think this is like... I want to say the biggest town on this map, but it's... Troskovitz is going to be one of the bigger ones out there. So, it's pretty good. You got the Alchemy shop here. We'll visit that later on, so they're fun. And then, you know, we'll go out there and do some stuff. I mean, we got a merchant over there, and he's a good old German guy.
Did you drink away your hose?
Raus, du Bastard!
Yeah.
No, I just...
There you go.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, When I was returning with new goods, the horse
Hello, everyone.
got
This game is
spooked,
beautiful.
and my
Yeah, it
wagon
is.
tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Yeah, thank you. Tell me about that wagon.
Where did the wagon tip? On the roads near the Catchuck Pond, beyond Jellyoff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
Yeah, I can't afford anything, so... Yeah, I just wanted to talk to the German guy because he actually has stuff there. So anyways, I feel like the lag is still coming back. So how's day 1 patch? It's not too bad. You know, the only thing I will say is that, like, I don't know why all of a sudden my computer's starting to give a little lag off of there, but, you know, we'll continue on
Put some
for like a
clothes
little bit.
on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Oh, you can't tell me about that. I might put on clothes just to shut them all up. But anyways, let's go do the good old cabbage quest there. We'll do that, and then if we have to, we'll do that. So we'll put on a sword, and I guess we'll put on a hood. There we go. We'll give him, we won't put on a shirt. We'll just leave him like that. I don't know why it's so great. Oh, do I not have pants on? All right, fine. Here, I'll put pants on there. So Henry's like, he wears it like a cape or something like that. Hey, Veer Flavius. So how's it going? So far it's going pretty good. So we'll see how this goes. So go jump. Oh, God. All right, Henry. He doesn't like jumping over tall fences, which is fine. So the one thing I would say in this game, if you're gonna walk everywhere, it's going to be a pain. So you don't have pebbles right now, but you do have. Come here, horse. We're just going on this. Yes, we know how to ride horses. The one thing I will say, horses are a little bit more annoying in this game. They kind of knock you off a little bit more, but that's fine. But the one thing that is nice, what they added here, is that you could see is that they actually added in, like, you know, in Red Dead Redemption 2, where you can actually just follow a path or follow people. They actually added in there. So I'm not doing anything right now. I have my hands off the keyboard, so, you know, I can tell him to go, he'll follow the path, and I don't have to do anything like that. So it actually works out pretty well. So where are the frames? I will not repeat the question. The frames are dying. Oh my God. Yeah, I might have to check something out. Even with the restart, it's being weird. So maybe I'll tone down the graphics a little bit just because of it's being strange. So I don't know why it's doing this. Yeah, so my RAM right now looks pretty good. Like, it says it's only committing about a little bit there. So let's see. Let's see. No, my RAM's only doing 15%, it's saying. I don't know, I can't really show it off to you guys. So it looks like it's pretty good. But then again, it's a multi-core thing, so... but again, I wasn't having these problems during the actual... what do you call it? When I was doing the beta, so this is new to me. So I'm not too sure. And we weren't having too many problems off anything else. Great. Look, there's bandits right here already. Well, let's see if we're gonna die.
Give me your money. This is a robbery. Please, I have nothing to give. Don't bullshit me.
Oh.
Everyone has something. Ah! Stop! You fucker!
Yeah, come with me. Oh, no. Henry, get off the... Oh, God. I think we're gonna die.
Show your stuff.
I got stuck. Why am I stuck? That was stupid. Oh, jeez. All right, try again. I got stuck on a twig or something. I was gonna lead him back to the guards, but all right. We didn't lose too much. That's fine. This is why I dropped that save too, so you can kind of mess around if you want to. All right, go put on some shoes, Henry. We got our belt on. And we'll put on our hunting sword again. There we go. And we'll put on our hood. Ah, jeez. Kill him, the loot goblin wants to, yeah.
Did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Oh, I did. I forgot my frame rates too. I think the frame skipping is probably what's causing it too. So yeah, my CPU when I'm playing, it's now up to 54%. It has like these spikes here and there, so I'm not sure what it is, but we'll see. Yeah, so whenever I get the frame skip, so that's probably what happened. It's kind of like this weird thing. And then my GPU is like 50% too, so yeah, it's probably just maybe it's doing something like that. Yeah, I get it. We've seen this before. So, one thing I would say, also, there's not going to be a horse bridge anymore because of what they do with horses now is that the horses actually walk back to the actual stable itself. So now you can't really screw with them too much. So, I'm sad.
Quick!
Yeah. Hey, Rabbit, how's it going? Let's go to visit Mr. Cabbage Man and all that stuff.
Go!
Ooh. And this is the thing I love. Like, you can just go through bushes, and you don't have to worry too much with that. So, oh, I love the bush. Hey, horse, go. I know. Oh, we're going along the road. I think this is the way to the Cabbage Man. Oh, there's more bandits. Come on, buddy. Who are you? Why are you here?
Whoa, whoa.
Actually. Oh, you're a messenger. What are you doing?
What
Oh, it's
happened to
this
you?
guy.
I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it.
Oh, there goes
The
my
point
horse.
is,
See,
I
it's
don't
walking
have it.
back already. It just said screw Henry. Oh, jeez. That's what I mean. You can't do horse bridge anymore, so. And beef jumping you can't do either anymore.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now.
I'll see.
I've been on the road
we
for
can
2
give it a
days
try. I
as it
haven't
is.
tried it too much,
We'll
but
never make it by
it's
tonight.
it's not behaving itself.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
Don't worry, Junker. There's ways around it, so.
Me too. Because if I don't,
there's
I'm in
other
for
things
a
you can mess
lashing.
with in this game.
Sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Fine. We could beat you up.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, so wrestling's pretty good. So now you can see, now that we're not lagging out, you can actually, like, do combos. You're not just spamming, you know, the same thing over and over again.
Holy fuck.
Die!
I know, Henry. And once you get, like, some other abilities on here, too, on, like, the stats, it actually turns out pretty good. So, anyways, you asked for this. Oh, no. You're not going to let me rob you, are you? Thank you for that. Also, the one thing I'll mention while he's getting up is that water now actually slows you down, too. Like, you can't run in water. I'm trying to run in water, but you can't. So you can use that tactically or whatever else. So, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
Oh, that was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth, most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Yeah, there you go, messenger. I won't steal your stuff. So, oh yeah, you notice our horse walked off? So now you can't do anything like that. So you can't just take a horse and go with it all the time. So you gotta, like, you know, take good care of it. Hey, and tutorial, go away. So that's the sad part about that. Oh well. And I'm glad I'm not playing hardcore mode because I'm kind of lost already. So yeah, let's see. I think I need to go down. Oh, we'll just go down this road and hopefully we don't get killed. So we'll see how that works out. So creeks are used to be like horses water slide. Guess that's over. Yeah, they're no longer water slides like that anymore. So you can kind of mess with them, but not to the extent anymore. So anyways, our horses killing machines. I haven't messed with it too much, to be honest. I've been trying to use pebbles a lot. So you do get pebbles back, or you can if you want. But pebbles is Pebbles is not a warhorse. Pebbles is just terrible for the most part. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Let's see. Who are you?
Huh?
Oh, you're a cumin. Why are you doing this to me? Oh no, you just get scared. That's fine. So they get scared of you, whatever else, but that's not too bad. You got a nice hat on. You know, I'll take your hat, if anything. Yeah, there you go, buddy. And now you don't really get a guarantee. Hey, no. Oh, no. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dodge right here. Oh, no, it's fine. Come here, buddy. See, Henry needs some practice. Yeah. I know. There you go. So it's a little bit back and forth. So you're not completely useless at the beginning, but you're pretty bad. So, all right, Henry. Come on, buddy. And combo. There you go. I know you didn't deserve it, but you got a fancy hat. There you go. Fur hat, that's mine. I'll take that. By the rules of, and also money. Ooh, you got high boots. There you go. Henry the fashion show. Wait, who's? Oh, geez, you got a friend now? Hey, look, you got a horse. That's so good of you. Oh. And you got a fancy hat too. All right. I know. I need to catch my breath anyways. Oh, ow. Hey, I haven't had a chance to put on my fancy hat yet. Ooh. No, my fancy hat. Ooh, that's bad. I think Henry might die from bleeding. No. I think I'm screwed. Yeah. This is what I mean. God. Fine. So you gotta take things a little bit. So did they nerf Master Strike? They did, sort of. All right. Well, we lost our fancy hat, but we'll get another one. That's the problem. All right. Put on your beggar stuff. That's fine. We'll go the opposite direction. So, did he actually beat you with a stick? To be fair, it was a club. But the one thing I will say, like, nowadays, it's like taking headshots are just stupid. Like, if you get hit in the head with anything else, like, it's basically a death. I wouldn't say a death sentence. You're just gonna get hurt for a lot. So, it's a real problem. So, all right, come on, Henry. I know what we could find instead. So we'll fight something we're more used to. Killer Henry is disappointing in your performance. Hey, we were doing great until, Henry, why can't you go with rocks? Anyways, I blame the details of all this. So, it's fine. Like, at the beginning, it's a lot harder. So, if you play this, you know, whenever you get to play this, it's a lot tougher at the start. So, watch out for that. So, but anyways, we're going to go to our favorite things. Hey, Moo-Moos, how's it going? Yeah, I know. Yeah, come on. Moo-Moos, come back. No, Moo-Moo. Come back. Oh, no, hold on. So people will actually call crimes for that, so I gotta watch out for them. Hey, look, it's Wagons. Hey, Wagons, how's it doing?
You idiot. You've been hanging around with Miller Kreitzel again, haven't
Yeah.
you?
And yeah, so that guy's back again. So he shows up all the time. So we gotta beat him up again, I guess. Fine. Come here, buddy. Let's go talk.
What happened to you?
Yeah. I'll skip all this conversation.
Would you like?
There's no. Oop. There we go.
I haven't, but it would. I don't. Do you know I haven't?
Yeah.
You should lose
We'll
it.
skip this. We'll beat this guy up again.
I have to be. I hope
Come
you
on,
find
Henry.
it too. I'm sorry to.
Wait, punch me.
What?
Smack me in the gob.
Yeah. All right.
Very well,
Come
then,
here, buddy.
or not. It's up to you. You ready?
Yeah. So, like, some of the opponents are a lot stronger than others. This guy's obviously just a peasant, so he's not the greatest. Also, I should basically check out... Oh, wait. Come back here. Oh, yeah. There you go. Get thrown to the ground, buddy. Oh, yeah. Also, if you get too close to people, then it's just... You know, it's a kind of a problem there. Come on. Nice job. Get up. Will this game explode my PS5? It's sort of. So it's it probably won't. They kind of optimize it.
Got to be a...
Yeah, that reminds me, which I was thinking about, is that I forgot that we actually have perks that we should do, like speech and stuff like that. So let's see, polished wares and stuff like that. Not too bad, but really I go for Silver Tongue. So you get a +4 when you're haggling. So that's basically probably the best speech one to go off there. The perks in this game are pretty good and get pretty powerful. Beth says, can you travel with wagons? No, you can't travel with wagons. You can't even get inside them. You can't drive them either, so it's kind of a pain. The other one that's pretty good is, of course, featherweight is a must, so you don't break your legs. That's pretty good. Main levels, let's see. I don't care. There's Charming Man and Opportunist. So, I mean, honestly, I'll go for Charming Man because I'm going to drop my, you know, I got to gain my reputation a lot faster. And we're going to lose a lot of reputation real fast. So don't worry. So we'll do this. Charming Man. And here we go. And right now, combat-wise, I forgot to do Warfare. So they got head protection. I'm not wearing a helmet right now. Steadfast. Blocks will cost you 20 less. And your shield. And yeah, so do Steadfast because you're going to do a lot of blocking in this game. That's kind of like a thing. And then I forgot about this. If you're wounded opponent by strike, uncover. That's pretty good. Opening strike's pretty good. Yeah, go for opening strike. There we go. Marksman, of course, take crippling shot. So, there we go. Fantastic, Henry. Alright, now you can go back and being a jerk. So, let's see. I gotta buy a new laptop for game. Henry lost all his skills. Yeah, he lost most of his skills, but he's not completely useless. So you're able to do stuff for the most part. So, anyways, let's go back to our cow moo smack it a roo. Come here, moo moos. And also, people aren't too dumb. So if they see a corpse of a cow, they will actually like say like, "Hey, this cow's been dead. Who did this?" So they'll come back out there for it. So watch out for that. So. All right, Moo Moo, we'll come back for you later. Henry's so useless off of this. Hey, look, nettle. There we go. And again, I try not to pick too many herbs right now because honestly, the herbs do degrade over time. So that is an issue. So we got to watch out for that. Come here, Moo Moos. Where's your friend at? Henry needs to smack your roo-doo. You. I know. Get out of my way. God, Henry, you're so weak at this. We're just leaving a bunch of bloody cows out here. Ah, you finally... Oh, no, you're... There you go. Enjoy that. So now we do the Red Dead Redemption sort of deal. So... Henry gets head in the head and forgets how to do alchemy. You could still do alchemy for sure. So that is an option. But right now, alchemy is kind of slow, so I try not to do it too much. So you're too close to the road. I don't want to kill the ones close to the road because they're gonna squill on me. Come on. All right, cow. Oop. Come on, guards. Yeah, you just gotta watch out for the guards and all that. So, whee. Cows are pretty durable. Yeah, must have been the wind. Yeah, they actually don't say that phrase. I don't hear it too often. So, hey, Moo Moo. Henry needs a little money. There you go. So, the only thing I would say is that the only thing in this game, you get dirty super fast. And Henry's just bloody all the time. So, that's the only thing I would say that's a crazy part there. No, I just meant the mysterious drop in abilities from the first game. Oh, no, he actually did, like, get shot. And I guess that was their reasoning for the whole thing. Is like, oh, Henry got shot and he got injured, so he lost all his abilities. Which is, I guess it's fine, but, you know, that's just that's just kind of weird. So anyways, let's go cook this meat up and then we'll sell this. So we're just covered in blood, so nobody cares about that. They're like, whatever, just another normal day. We'll go up here. Yeah, the game's super beautiful and it's pretty fun to kind of run around and stuff like that. So oops, let's see. So here's the alchemy bench. So apparently there's an alchemy bench up here, but you're not allowed to use that alchemy bench
somewhere.
You gotta use this alchemy bench down here. So I don't know what the purpose of that is, but whatever works out. So you can use this one here, and that's pretty good. The other thing too, this is something new that they have, is a drying rack. So you can dry your food and you can dry your, you know, whatever else you have on here. So we could, instead of cooking the beef, we can actually dry it. So we'll just dry beef. Sure, we'll dry apples. We'll dry them all. So we can dry our chickens, but you can also dry your herbs. So you can see how my herbs are starting to degrade over time. They're now 62, 63. So they'll go bad. So that's kind of a problematic sort of thing. Hey, Nathan. Or Nathan. Man, I kind of butchered that one up. Sorry about that, but hey, how's it going? But yeah, so the drying rack can work out. So you can dry your food and stuff like that. They have them around. They're kind of hard to see. They're just shelves. But yeah, so you can dry it off and stuff like that. Do you lose reputation for people seeing you dirty without clothes? I'm not sure, but I'm not too worried about reputation or so. Like, reputation's a problem for sure, but it's not the problem. So we'll drop dry chicken because we're not going to eat it. Dry beef, not too bad. You lose energy, but you get lots of food. I suggest drying it, but we can also sell it too. So there we go. It's kind of like cooking, but better.
My God, where are your clothes?
Oh, don't worry about that. Hey, Heinrich.
Sorry. I've been having a bit of a rough patch lately.
Yeah, there we go. We'll see who wants to buy our beef right here before we get too much. I thought they had the drying rack in the first game. Did they have a drying rack in the first game? They did, but I never knew how they
You can
found
buy
it.
everything you need from. A few days ago, when I was returning, I
Oh,
salvaged.
that's right. I forgot about this. We talked to him before, but we got killed, so that's what would have happened. So yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, let's trade.
I'll have a look at the web.
All right, so trading menu looks pretty good here and stuff. Can I sell you my beef? Will you buy my beef? Yeah, you'll buy my beef. Here you go. Buy all the beef. We got more where that's coming from. So our reputation's down here, 61. That's going to drop real fast. But the one thing about that's pretty good about this stuff is that the weak savior schnapps don't cost a ton of money. They only cost 25, so you can actually buy them to do it. Can I buy it right now? No, I can't. I'm still broke as ever, so I can't buy anything of value. I could probably, God, I could buy a lockpick. God, Henry's so broke, it's terrible. Yeah, go ahead and haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Gut, versuchen wir es.
Oh, God, I love that German. There you go. Give me money.
Do you accept?
That's more like it. Lower your price a little more and we can make a deal.
All right, here.
Why? You'll convince me with that price?
I don't know why I love Henry on this. There we go. So we got 20. We still can't buy a freaking savior schnapps, but that's fine. And like, look at this. All the wagons, they come here. So, like, you can lockpick these wagons and get stuff off them, but you can't go into the wagons themselves. So it's pretty cool that they actually use it. Like, people go in and out of it, but you can't go on them or in them or anything else like that. Not that I figured out yet. So, are there French people in the game? There probably are. So I haven't seen them so far, but that's a different story.
Show me what you've got on you.
Who was it?
Oh, what I got on me? Do I have anything stolen? Hold on. I don't think I got anything stolen. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing stolen on me. I'm like, what are you searching me for?
Vagabond.
God rest
Oh, fine.
And
Go ahead and search me.
Miller Boschka
I've got
says
nothing
he
to
was
hide.
in the water at least.
Well, well, well. What have we here? You didn't come by this honestly, you crook.
What did I steal?
I'm confiscating everything, according to the law. And I don't want to see anything like this again. Hear me?
What did
Now
he
move
take?
along.
And that's not all.
Oh, the horns. I forgot to sell the horns. Okay, right. That sucks. Do clothes dirty also dirty so quick? Yeah, the clothes dirty. You basically get dirty super fast. So Oh god, the lag is back. There we go. We're gonna do this. I never done this really on KCD1, but honestly here it's so much better, like the grindstone. So it just works out, and also it's like kind of like that, and also the lag is back. Oh god. So there we go. We're just gonna sharpen our weapon because weapons do break a lot more, and also like when your weapon, you can break your weapon all the way down to it gets to a stub. So once you do that, it's kind of problematic. It's kind of weird seeing me doing that.
Walking around here like some kind of animal?
Oh, quiet. Everyone's just joshing on Henry and stuff like that. So, hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Welcome back.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some kind of animal?
There you go.
It does. I had no choice. Sorry.
There we go. We gotta go back. I forgot to sell the horns. That's what happened. So, modders might fix that. So, hopefully so. But yeah, so horses, they're kind of weird. You know, that's not gonna do. Why? They're gonna run away anyways. Yeah. So let's go back out there. So yeah, it repairs your sword up. So we got it back to 94, and the damage kind of changes. So let's see what we can do. Get a few more, at least get a savior snops and stuff like that. As a carpenter, I wish woodworking was an option. Yeah, I wish it was too, but it's not. Hey, Moo Moo. Yeah, go ahead, take that. What's going on? We're just gonna get some money for our savior snops so I can actually save out in the field. I think that's the biggest option. It's like at the beginning, trying to save is an issue. So I'm not trying to grind, so don't worry. This ain't a grind sort of thing. It's just kind of more of a, hey, we want to, you know, at least get some money. But yeah, come on, Henry, go find the bloody moo-moos. I just like how he just tipped over. Oh, look at that. So you do speak a little French there. Freaking autocorrect, and I butcher French already. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. I think there was one more moo-moo. They don't spawn back as fast, so that's... Oh, did I... Oh, I already butchered you. So they don't, like... You can't just, like, grind them anyways, but... I need a little bit of money. Oh. Uh-oh. I saw that icon like someone was looking for me. We gotta watch out for that, so let's see how that works out. I'm in the prologue. To be honest, the game is cool. I hate all the icons of the passion. They improved the weak parts of KCD 1, but somehow they dulled a lot of strengths of the last game. Yeah, it's not too bad. Hopefully they don't call a crime on me. Are you running to check on the cow? He might be. I don't know. That's fine.
You bastard!
Uh-oh. No. Oh, God. I can't catch... Why? Henry, why do you stop when you run? Oh, God. No. We're running. I think they caught me on the cow. That's kind of sucks. So the problem is that they always, like, screw you on, like, the... if they see you, they kind of, like... If they see, like, a crime around, they just automatically assume you did it. So it's kind of terrible. But anyways, Henry, get away. You can't... I wouldn't say you can't win the fight, but you probably shouldn't win this fight. I think we're being chased by an immortal there. That guy's immortal, so that's a problem. So, Henry, you need to get out of here. Don't worry, we'll go find a bandit or something. Don't people get suspicious you run around with bloody clothes? Not so much. Oh. No. Oh, no. There you go. Hey, look, there's bandits.
Suck my cock.
Yeah. Oh god, that's not what I want to see. I didn't want to see you bandits. Yeah, go get them.
What you made of?
All right, good. See, that's what we wanted. Oh, did you knock him out? Oh, crap. You're the most useless guard I've ever seen. Alright, I gotta be careful with him, because he's probably a little higher level. Thank you for doing the job, bandit, but Henry's got no armor or anything else, and I can't really do much, so I gotta just take my time with him. Yeah, I know. Come on, buddy. What a useless guard. Come on. Come on, strike. Yeah, there you go. Gotta give him with the combo. Give him that 2-piece. Get up here, buddy. Ah, crap. See, the lag's getting me on there, so I can't, like, get away from that. That's the problem. Alright, hold on. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna do a little run, because if he's not chasing us, we can actually use a bandage. There we go. Oh, did I not have enough bandages for that? All right, go use them. All right, there we go. All right, buddy, come here. That was a stupid thing on my part.
Try me?
Yeah. Get over here. Yeah, don't get too fancy, Henry. Yeah. It's a lot of blocking in this game, but just take your time. Take your time, Henry. Nice job. We did it, chat. We did it. We survived. Take all his stuff. Also take all his stuff. I think he has a sword here too. Oh, common longsword. Steal that too. So he's immortal, so we can't kill him, but that's fine. We'll take your stuff. And also, are we, oh yeah, they don't like us in the town already. We already messed up with the town. That's fine. We're perfectly fine. Don't worry. All right. That guy's down. We're good. Everything's good. Henry's overweight with joy. So we also got some money here too. So we did it. Is there a gore system? Not currently. There's not a gore system. So, oh man, your sword's all beat up. Ah, what a shame. We'll have to repair it, but not here. So we don't need all these torches. So go drop these torches. Oh god. Oh no, the game, don't lag on me. So Henry, I guess you can have a nice hat. Here, go put on a nice hat. And then go put on that. Oh, okay, fine. I have to put on that. I have to put on that. There you go. Not my favorite hat, but, you know, we got to protect the dome somehow. So, there you go. Oh, no. What are you talking about? I got protection on there. There you go. I don't know why it's being all weird for me. Let's see. Ooh, a servant's hood. There you go. We'll change out that hood. So now we got a black one on there. And, oh god. Let's see. The game's being super laggy for some reason. I don't know why. We'll do that. Oh, I gotta put on the gambeson for that. That's fine. There you go. You get to put some good gloves on. Oh, it's super laggy. I can see the armor in the armory. I love it. Yeah. I hope they work that out. So, oh god. So Henry, you could probably drop the beef. It sounds kind of weird, but we'll drop the beef right now. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll also use one of our actual savior snops on here. So, because I don't know why the game's being all laggy off of here. Oh god, I don't know if you guys can feel it either. So, there we go. We'll drop his save because now we actually did something useful. But we can't go back to the village. They want us. So. No. There we go. So, yeah, so you can actually see the potions in here that you want, and it works out pretty good. Everything looks good there. So, off we go. That guy will wake up eventually, and he'll be like, "Oh, what happened?" So, that's perfectly fine. The hard part about this game is that there's really nowhere to heal. Healing's pretty tough and all that stuff, so. Oh, I think we're crashing. Oh no. Oh, we crashed. All right, that was fun. See, good thing we saved it. Oh my god, I'm gonna restart it real quick, and if it's still laggy, maybe we'll take a little bit of a break. You know, maybe my computer needs a little break on there or whatever else, so hopefully like that. But we did save it, so that's a good part. But the beginning's really tough, so watch out for that. It's kind of like the lag, or not the lag, but what do you call it? Like the beginning to level up and do that stuff, they really put you in the bind, because healing and all that stuff is actually pretty tough. So let's see how that works out. Oh god. Yeah. Just to restart real quick. Put your textures one level lower. I might have to, actually. You know. So. Yeah, it's like, honestly, this is, when I was playing it by myself, it might be just due to the streaming or whatever else. So, that might be more of the issue. So let's see. Let's go to settings. Let's go to advanced graphical settings. Let's just turn everything, let's see, game settings, no, graphical settings. Let's turn this down one level. We'll turn it down to a notch level. Let's see. I mean, honestly, I really can't tell the difference between medium, high anyways. They don't really change too much, so it still looks the same. So I'm not, like, too worried. So, there we go. This is much better. So, anyways, thank you, mister, for coming down here and helping me with those bandits. You'll wake up eventually. So, thank God we saved it, too. So, player. So, thick blood. Yeah, we'll go. So, a lot of the old perks have showed up. Thick blood's good. There's some really good ones in here. Once we get some stuff, you'll be like, oh, yeah. There we go. They have a lot of speech options for, you know, buying or selling stuff. That's not really what I'm after, so that's kind of like later on, so we'll see how that works out. Do I have any more perks or anything else like that? No, I have drinking, stealth. Oh, I didn't take my stealth one. Bushman, you make 50% less noise going through bushes. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go through that. That'll be a good one. Scholarship is a good one. Oh god. I don't know why it's getting all laggy here. So cushion, nah, we'll wait for that. Scholarship has some really good ones off of there. So, anyways, actually, hold on. Is there a mercy kill option? There's a slaughter option. There's no longer a mercy killing, but there's also the slaughtering. Is the I can't see the output. Is the output all like crazy or what? So I see from my end it's just laggy, but sometimes it's only when I go into the player. If I go into this menu and do this, it starts lagging. But on the poacher trail, all these, but later on they get really much better. So let's see. So I don't know. How's the quality and stuff like that? I gotta wash my clothes. I gotta do a lot of things. Actually, I gotta figure out. I need a bed to sleep at. I think that's the problem. So I need somewhere to sleep at to heal my wounds, because there's no other way to heal up right now. I don't got any potions or anything else, so we'll just go through here while Henry's kind of half dying. But we got some gear. That's all that matters. So, and it's a beautiful world. I like it. Whee! I mean, it's so nice. So here's the road we were at before when we got to the Cumans or whatever. So that's the interesting part. We probably want. I think I want to take this road instead. So we'll go up through the forest like that. So now it's a lot better. So I kind of like this. Yeah, so now it's not so laggy. I don't know why in the player menu it was all lagged or whatever else, but we'll see how that goes out. So we just need to find a bed and it will just sleep. So that's fine. So, whee, come on, Henry. Off you go. Go find a camp or somewhere and we'll just take a little nightcap. So you're only protecting your head. No need for the rest. Maybe. Yeah, that's true. Since I got the head protection, that's fine. Like, I usually don't get stabbed. That's the one thing I find in the game. Like, getting stabbed is not very often. But, you know, I think Henry's eventually going to have to put a shirt on eventually. So, we'll have to do that. The other thing about this game, there's tons of nests in this game, too. Like, There's so many nests, you just get accosted with that. You killed any guards today? No, but we did take all the guard stuff. So he'll know, and they actually want us already. So I don't know what they want us for, but Henry's not going back for a while because they'll steal all my stuff back. So we can't go back, not for a while. We'll go back there to visit them. Don't worry. But yeah, there's another town out here, and they're not going to commit a crime. The only thing I will say, though, the problem with the reputation in this game is that when you go to different towns, reputation spreads a lot faster. So, it's kind of crazy. Hey, I'm buying a real plate of armor. Hey, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm kind of jealous. I could, like, always wanted to buy one, but, like, there's no Renaissance fairs nearby me that actually, like, I could fit on armor or anything else like that. So, it's kind of a pain. So, yeah, it's a mill here. So, the one thing I will say that I am disappointed, I think someone asked earlier, what's the one thing that they, you know, that's not as strong in KCD2 or whatever else compared to 1, is that millers don't have that fancy hat on them anymore. Let's see if we could find a miller. They don't have that crazy hat anymore. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, look at this. This guy's a hand or whatever, but he doesn't have a fancy hat. I just need somewhere to sleep, my good sir. Yeah, I'm already out of here. Don't worry.
Don't come in here without permission.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go up this ladder. But there is a lot more ladders on here and stuff like that, so. Whee! There we go. So we'll take a little bit of nap. If someone tells us to get lost, we'll get lost. It's fine. Just sleep for a few hours. Get a little bit of health up.
Hey!
Oh. Oh,
Have you
fine.
causing trouble here, laddie? Cough up some coin or we'll report...
Oh, you're gonna report me to the bailiff? No.
You know what? Be on your way.
I've had enough. I'm calling the guard on you, and he'll sort you out. Ah! You cut...
Oh. Oh, you're still alive, huh? I don't think that's how this works.
There you are. Help!
Charge!
Ooh.
Oh! Have you gone mad? Look,
Oh, are you really a guard? You're just a hired hand. I just want somewhere to sleep. Don't you understand? Get over here. Yeah, Henry's dying. Get back over here. So apparently ladies, whatever, they actually do hit you kind of deal. So you can't chase them like too much. Ah, the leg. No. I know. You should have wore a helmet. You should have wore a helmet. There you go. Where are you, lady? So if you run into ladies, they just start stabbing you for some reason. So anyways, good job. And we'll take all your stuff because we can. All right, now we're gonna go back to sleep. All I wanted was a bed. Did not see that coming. The sword's deadly as a lightsaber. So I just need a place to rest. Don't you understand? We'll see if they bring a guard. If they bring a guard, we're kind of screwed, but we'll see. Go back to sleep. Ooh. I don't know why it's being so laggy right now, so we might have to give this a little bit of a break while we go back. I have to wait to buy the game. Yeah, it kind of sucks. You know, the game's kind of expensive at the time. You know, it's like $80 for the gold edition.
You're not permitted to be here.
Oh, who is this now?
Trying to kill somebody? Once we...
Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't know.
Die, lad. Enough. We'll do this the hard way then.
Willie, you got a fancy hat, buddy. Get over here. And you don't have a real helmet. Jeez. Hand over the stuff. Oh. Hey, lady. You're back already.
You must have done it.
How are you tanking these hits? Are you immortal? Oh, no. There you go. Yep, that's fine. Come here, lady. Hand it over. All Henry wanted to do was take a nap. And this is what you guys do. 1 in chat for play armor, 2 in the chat for gold. At least you have the patch version. Yeah, okay. Let's see. So we got a bow, so we could probably drop a lot of stuff. Ah, God. So now we got a bow. Your bow sucks. That's totally fine. Now we can go take a nap. Henry, go drink a beer before you go to bed. That's all I gotta say. And eat bread. There you go. Just, body, get out of here. I don't know who else is going to visit me, but they need to stop visiting Henry. Henry just wants to take a nap. Oh, God. And also his sword's getting damaged. There we go. Henry just wants to be left alone. There we go. Yeah, we can go to here. Oh, God. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's more just, you know, this lag is just coming because I'm streaming everything else like that. But, yeah, that's basically the plan. So, as Cruiser was saying, it's like I basically own the place now because of, you know, they're all dead, so it works out. Ugh. But someone needs to remove these bodies eventually. Like, they'll see them eventually. I don't know what will happen, but we'll just go through the night and do that. So the one thing I always advise is that whenever you do this kind of stuff, just always keep drinking alcohol as before when you go to bed. So that's the reason I kind of woke up. I kind of wanted to like actually wake up again and then just drink more and stuff like that. Bro, in KCD1 you got a house, in KCD you got nothing. You might get something later on, so it should be fine. Hilka, wasn't your plan to collect the 1400 groschen? It still is, but it's kind of like the issue right now. It's kind of far away, and you know we'll come back for it. So don't worry. We'll do that. So wow, it's like honestly, it's really never this bad. So this is something else is going on. So I'm not too sure. It says my GPU is like 70%. So, but whatever. Yeah, is the recording kind of going really bad, like really lag for you guys on that side? So, either way. There we go. We'll just go down here. Use the ladder, Henry. Oh, I can't. There we go. Yeah. So it works out fine sometimes and sometimes not. So I think about at 12 o'clock in 9 minutes, we'll just, we'll call it apart right there. And then maybe I'll do in a couple hours, we'll come back to a live stream again. So once it's kind of cooled down. So we'll see how it is. You know, maybe, yeah, actually that's probably what we'll do. Actually, we'll just do that right now if you guys are okay with that. So we got through the tutorial. We got a good base operations. And, you know, we'll do everything else we do. So what we'll do is that we'll take about an hour and a half break from now. So for me, I'm on West Coast. We'll come back and we'll do, we'll keep going with more of this, all right? I know it's kind of late for people out there in Europe, so sorry about that, but we'll have the live stream up there. We'll probably do it for a couple more hours. I do plan to do the live streaming tomorrow too. I'll probably do it around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll put the times up kind of like the same time we did today, and we'll just keep going with this and just keep doing the whole playthrough. So, and I'll try to figure out what's going on with the stuff on here, and we'll see how that works out. So anyways, because yeah, we've been going for about 4 hours now, so something's up. I think the computer needs a little break. So get something to eat, get something to drink, and then we'll come back and we'll make that happen again. So yeah, that was the tutorial part right there. Oh, it's 9 p.m. in Germany. Oh God, it's late. Same in Belgium. Yeah. So if you can't join, you know, I understand because you got work tomorrow too. So, but tomorrow I'll be live streaming at the same time earlier. So we'll just keep going on so you can kind of see the whole parts and stuff like that. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Yeah. A lot of people are from Europe, so I totally understand that. So, but anyways, thank you all for joining on this, and I hope to see you around later today. If I don't, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. 10 in Finland. Oh god, yeah, you're all you're all really late. So 9 in Poland, yeah. And thanks, dude. I appreciate you all joining me on this, and hopefully you get a chance to play the game yourself too. It's really fun. Like honestly, once you get past the tutorial, it's a lot of fun. So you're able to go in the open world and do everything you can. So make that happen, and you enjoy it quite a bit. So. Anyways, again, thank you so much. Let me start pouring drinks out for everybody here. Let me go out there. I'll pour drinks for everybody. Let's see. All right, there you go, y'all. Thank you again. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later, all right? Everyone, have a good one. And goodbye. Take it easy. See you later today if you join. Woo! Even the save file is coming out there. I'll have to wait for that. So take it easy, y'all. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.